Hopefully, there's no fucking random frame drops like last week.
Well, I'll let you know right now that 100 people on the Wi-Fi right now.
And it's fine as long as this shit stays stable.
They gon' feel how I wanna feel, cause I love it. Hey, you should too.
Let's probably start doing that more. Actually, putting on the story or the Instagram page. Yeah, we live now.
Yeah, let me tell you something.
Hmm?
That Kanye shit. That shit right there, nigga. That shit right there. I could have done with all the dancing and shit, kind of killed it.
Mm-hmm.
But if he would have just left on, I guess we'll never know. Fucking 10 out of 10, son. Fucking 10 out of 10. That gay boy, you bullied? He could have cured cancer. I guess we'll never know.
Niggas is ruthless, fam. That's what I'm here for, though.
Yeah, I seen you. You started getting your bag a little bit with that. You know what I mean? Which is good.
Yeah, it just. I feel like my TikTok shit is starting to get a lot more fucked up,
Yeah.
and I like to see that. Because normally it's either like random shit or something about dogs. I can't really post no dog shit on here. That's not really funny.
I remember when I said was like, yo, we should start TikTok for the podcast. You was like, yo, TikTok did it.
You know?
Next thing you on it for 4 hours.
It's not that long.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. My fault. 8 hours.
It's not that long either.
I spent all day on TikTok.
Get us a running joke, but at some point we got to move on. That's the whole point of like, you know, my sister said like growth as a human, like elevating your life.
Yeah, you won't listen to her, and I'm not listening to you. So I don't know what you're talking about that one, champ. All right. I'm fucking glad I remember that the mics were hot. Cause I was about to say something. I ain't know that shit, man. I think I hit all the
Nah.
places that I needed to hit. Makes me sick.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
And let me say this, and understand what I'm telling you. And I'm on record for this.
Banter Debauchery
Is a no good, lousy son of a... That's exactly what he is.
Welcome everybody to episode 94 of Banter and Debauchery. It's your host is B&B, B and Bread. Hello, Bread.
Hello.
So, me and Bread had a couple of interesting weekends. His more interesting than mine. And you want to start off?
No, you go first. Let's get the booze.
You want me to go first? Okay, so mine is pretty much light work. On Saturday, I think it was, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to go to sleep before work. And I get a phone call. I'm not gonna say from who.
Mm-hmm.
I get a phone call. Boom, phone call. Then boom, phone call again. Right? And I ignore the first 2 phone calls because I'm trying to fucking go to sleep before work.
Yeah.
So I ignore the first 2 phone calls and I see it a third time. So a phone call is from a person who, the person that they know something could have happened to him.
Mm-hmm.
So I go, let me pick this fucking phone up. I pick the phone up. I'm groggy. I go, yo. And it's an individual that I'm quite close with. And he goes, hey, man, I'm drunk. And what's your email address? So I say my email address. And he goes, spell it out for me, man. And I spell it out. And I go, why do you need to know my email address? This motherfucker goes, because this person over here thinks I'm fucking cheating, and I'm not. I'm not cheating. I try to tell her dumbass, that's your email. It ain't nobody else's email. So I go, I've had that forever. And he goes, I know. It's bullshit. All right, man, I'm gonna holler at you later. and in the back then, when I'm saying my email, you can hear her going, no, no. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Nigga said, spell it out. Bang it out real quick. No. So it seems that this person went through his email and went through his sent emails and saw a picture that he sent to me. But the picture was for something that I was doing in Photoshop. But if you look at the picture, you go, I kind of get it.
I mean, I saw the picture. It's just a headshot. Like,
yeah, but
it's nothing crazy.
Oh, it's something crazy when you're jealous. And someone else would pose the question as, why the fuck are you going through somebody's sent messages anyway? Right? Now, I talked to Brad before the show, and I told him that I was going to keep my face in front of the mic, and already I've deviated from that several times.
I mean, but as long as there's no reverb, which it doesn't seem to be, it's very minimal. So as long as there's no reverb, we in the game. You can do whatever you want.
We need everybody in the chat to let us know if you hear reverb.
I'm just testing.
Okay.
We good.
So anyway, I go, why are you going through the sent messages anyway? But I don't do that. So me being the good guy that I am, you know my screen name. I go to the multiple apps that I have. Go to my YouTube, screenshot it, circle it, my Twitch, my Snapchat, my Instagram. My Twitter is not that one. Y'all niggas will never get me on Twitter, bitch. But yeah, and I sent them like 5. What you call it? And come to find out, when I talked to this individual, not the individual that was snooping, the individual that called me, she sent an email saying, hey, let me lick it and stick it. But I guess it never went through. I'll tell you something right now. If I would have got that email, I'd have email.
So she sent it from his email?
Yep, sent it from his email. Let me lick it and stick it. Number one, who fucking talks like that? How many times have you texted your chick, let me lick it and stick it, Brad? I know you're not like that much of a guy, but I know you probably do have your language that you say to her when you want to knock down them drawers. And I'm pretty sure
that sound like that's porno text.
Let me lick it and stick it there.
Or like old head type talk. Just like when you paying somebody, or he got a sugar baby. It's old head to a sugar baby.
Let me tell you something. Ain't no fucking body saying let me lick it and stick it. So I would, if any girl knows that the person that they're fucking with is married or has a girlfriend, when they're gonna see that, and they're gonna know No, reverb is when it sounds like what is it, echo?
Yeah, if it's an echo. If you go back and listen to last week, you'll notice instantly versus this week.
Yeah. So anybody that knows like how a nigga talks. If he talks to you, like you may joke around with a bitch, like, oh, dude, let me get in the business.
Yeah.
But ain't nobody gonna fucking go, let me lick it or stick it.
Not through email, anyways. That's crazy.
Through email. That's wild as fuck. Nigga, what are you doing? That's what I would say. Like, what are you doing? A bitch email me. Let me get that dick. Excuse me, I block. Bitch, if you don't text me, that's how I know something's afoot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's obviously a setup.exe. Especially.
That's how you know this person is out of touch.
Yeah, that's.
I asked this individual that I was speaking with, saying, was the other party inebriated too? He was like, no, yeah, they were. And I go, okay, don't call me with that shit no more.
Yeah, because don't wake me up for this.
Yeah. Niggas love waking me up right when I'm on the cusp. Nigga, I be like this. Niggas watching Mr. Nanny and all that shit. Nigga falling asleep the Hulk Hogan movies. And then motherfucking, and then boom. You call me with that bullshit? Nigga sent the email that said, let me lick it and stick it.
That's crazy.
No one talks like that anymore. There's a segment on this YouTube show that I used to watch called, they talk about wrestling and niggas doing promos. And they have a segment on that show that goes, no one says that in real life.
Yeah. But it's like, I've seen, it's like a compilation. I think I might have sent it to you, like 2 minutes of wrestling saying like homoerotic type shit. I think it was Jeff Jarrett or somebody who was like, hey, you're going to feel the wrath of me like when I jerk a knot in your ass. I said, what the fuck does jerk a knot mean?
Yo, Jeff Jarrett didn't give a fuck. That nigga said he's always talking about breaking off something in somebody's ass.
Yeah, like it's like, fuck to be saying wild shit like that.
Cool, no echo. Appreciate that.
We in the game. Plus, somebody got to say it. But Taliban, stop. Okay, that's random. But anyways.
Oh, shout out to Kai.
Oh, you know this person?
Yeah, I know.
Hey, don't talk like this in my chat. So that's your weekend?
Oh, that was my weekend. I mean, you know I got Hotel Chronicles too, but I mean, you want me to go to Hotel Chronicles and let you have the floor for the what you call it? Hotel Chronicles once again is brief.
That's fine. We got a lot of stuff going. We got a lot of stuff to talk about, so I'm gonna try to keep my shit as brief as we can. So I guess we can go ahead and get into Hotel Chronicles.
Oh, you want me to?
Yeah.
All right, so only two things happened. I'm gonna be real quick about it. It's probably gonna take me about 5 minutes. The first day this.
Do they call you Taliban? What is this? Like, no, I'm not letting this shit go. Who is these deviants that's in here talking this weird shit?
Are they being idiots? I mean,
that's fine.
Rock, man, nobody listens to this shit. You know the shit with the Taliban. The shit
I know,
going with the Taliban right now, which I will say, I don't give a fuck about.
Me neither. So don't come in here saying that shit. There might be a trigger word to get us banned.
No, they won't do that to me. Nigga.
Come on, YouTube.
Oh yeah, that'd be all right. Fucking. Did you see the Taliban trying to do jumping jacks?
Mm-hmm. I've been keeping my ear to the streets.
Niggas was doomed from the start. Niggas was doomed from the start. That's all I gotta say. But anyway, when I got to work on Friday. I met a valet.
Mm-hmm.
Valet was there. I think I talked about him when I said fucking Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
And this nigga had gold teeth,
mm-hmm.
gold sunglasses, gold chains, and a gold rings.
Mm-hmm.
So he's there, and I see him with this bitch in the Amazon workout suit. He disappears.
Mm-hmm.
This bitch come back. This bitch comes back, and she goes, "I need to get into this room." I said, "Okay, what's the room number?"
Mm-hmm.
Tell me the room number. I was like, your name's on the room. Yada, yada, yada. You gotta call this nigga. Blah, 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 blah. I gotta go through the whole thing. So she goes, I go, what's his name?
Mm-hmm.
Because we couldn't find his name.
Yeah.
Because the room she gave me wasn't the right room. So she couldn't find his name. So she's telling me, I don't know his. I was like, what's his name? I only know his nickname. I go, oh, give me his real name so I can find him, so I can help you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you lost your bag, or the bag is in the room. Let me help you so I can call the room of which he is in, right?
Mm-hmm.
This motherfucker, I don't know his name. I only know his nickname. I wish I could do the jump back in time when I was on here ranting about bitches. Stop fucking learning these niggas' nicknames and not their real names. And then when something happens, you go, what you call it? So number one, it's raining.
Mm-hmm.
Was it raining on Saturday? She's outside. She ain't got no coat. She in an Amazon workout suit. Obviously, she's getting dick down. Whatever. That's your business. She's in an Amazon workout suit. And we can't find this nigga. I don't know who the fuck she's talking about.
Yeah.
So she tells me a room. I see the name on the room. And I go, nah, that's definitely not who you're talking about. I know that for a fact. Nah, man, it's that room. It's that room. All right. I'll humor you.
Mm-hmm.
I call up there. Homie answers the phone. Hello. I say, yo, his last name, because I know him.
Mm-hmm.
You got a nigga in your room? You got a guest? No, I ain't got no guest in here. It's just me. I said, my bad, man. Go back to sleep. And I hung up this door. I said, sure, that's not the room. She goes, damn, well, call this number for me.
Like a random number?
She gave me a number to call. I call the number. Motherfucker ain't pick up. I just looked at her. She's like, what am I supposed to do? Shit. I don't give a shit. Like, I'm out of it. Like, this is your goddamn thing. So she outside. She back and forth. My bag is in the room. I gotta get my bag. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm laughing to myself. And then fucking nigga looked at me. He said, yo, man, that's kind of messed up. I said, how's it messed up? Not my fault. Bitch don't know his fucking name. Yeah. How's it my fault she don't know his fucking name?
Yeah, because literally, what can you do? Like, I don't know how to identify this person you talking about.
Yeah, bitch. And she had the wrong, found out she had the wrong room. It was the right floor, but the wrong room.
Mm-hmm.
So they out there and everybody looking at me. They feeling bad for her. And I'm laying on, I should say that part, but I'm doing something. And I'll go, all right, fuck it. I tell security, like, yo, go to the room. See if you see a bag in there.
Mm-hmm.
They go to the room. He don't see no bag in the shit, right? Come to find out, she tell the other valet, she left the bag in the car. What you trying to clock? What are you clocking me for then? Like, why are you bothering me? You giving me two different stories now. Now I super don't believe you.
Yeah.
You know how that shit is. So that was that. And then like, she ended up disappearing, walking down the street or whatever. She had a phone, so you can call Uber. Yeah. And get mixed. But it wasn't like she was naked in the streets. Alone in the streets. But the other day, I don't remember what day it was. It could have been either yesterday or Monday.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking at something on my phone. And fucking I'm sitting there, and then I hear, hey man. And I go, like I look up like that. I'm looking up. And they go, whoa. The white guy goes, whoa. Never mind, man. You're fucking scary. And just, I was like, and then I looked up and said, huh? He said, never mind, man. Never mind. Just got on the fucking elevator and left. I was like, how the fuck I scared a white man just by looking up? Because I just looked out, I just went like this. I mean, like, I don't feel like I have a scary face.
I think it's overall body type.
I was sitting down.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm sure. All right, what the white guy was built like?
He was like the dude in the video I showed you before we started. What's that? Without the dreads.
So what about like 180, 190?
180, 200 maybe?
Yeah. I mean, well, these, some white people.
So I just looked up.
I'm not used to saying somebody so urban. Just fucking, never mind, big fella. I'm not, what's that RDC shit? Whoa, calm down, Jamal. Don't pull out the 9.
That's funny as fuck. I like that shit.
Yeah. That's it?
Yeah, that's it, man.
All right. So my week has been a lot shittier, to to say the least. We did the podcast last week. I came in here like, yeah, man, it's time for a change. I got my creative energy back. Let's get to work. Let's get the flowing. Blah 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 blah. Get off work on Thursday. I get home. I instantly chop out the little part of me going toe to toe with that roach or not going toe to toe, whatever. I chopped that little shit up for me to put up on Instagram, and then this is like as soon as I got home. I don't know why it took me so long to throw it up, but that same day, like it was like a thunderstorm going on. I'm not really paying attention because most of the time, little power surge here and there means nothing. Wouldn't be the first time it happened. Not gonna be the last. So I'm playing the game. I got my monitor, the way my shit is set up. The PlayStation shit's right here. My fucking computer and shit is to the right of me. So I'm playing the shit. Lightning kind of crazy. Said whatever, my nigga. We power through. Power surge happened when the lightning and the thunder crack simultaneously. They say like you can tell how far this shit is based on how fast it lightnings after it thunders. That shit was almost simultaneously. So that means the shit was right on top of us. Fucking when the shit lightning struck, that was the power surge. All my shit turned off, right? Everything, my monitor, my PS4, my Switch, phone stopped charging, computer turned off. I said, no way. All my shit just got fucking mixed when, because like there's always a power surge. Like if the TV in the living room turned off, like, everything turned off, but the lights and stuff came back on instantly. Everything else you had to turn back on. So I tried to turn my PS4 back on. I hit the button. Nothing happens. I said, huh? What you mean? Like I just tried to turn on with the controller. Nothing happened. I said, what the fuck? Hit the button on the PlayStation. Nothing happens. Whoa. Let's calm the fuck down real quick. So there's no way. I got the surge protector. So I unplugged the surge protector and I plug it back in. Then I try to turn my PlayStation on. PlayStation works. Okay, we in the game. Turn the monitor on. Monitor works. We in the game. Try to charge my phone. Phone still charges. We in the game. I try to turn my fucking computer on. And we if it's anything, we're not. It's in the game. Yeah. EA Sports left the building. We're no longer in the game. My computer is not turning on. I'm like, that's funny. But let's just keep at it. Maybe need a little breather. I'll come back to this later. Try to turn on like 30 minutes later. Nothing's still happening. All right. Worry might be setting in a little bit, but I'm not giving up hope just yet. Why would I give up hope? Like everything else on the surge protector fucking works. So why would the computer, the most expensive thing sitting over here, why would this be the one thing that gets fucking fried and everything else fucking survives? Try again, probably in like an hour, so it still doesn't turn on. Now I'm like, we on Google, right? let's see what's going on here. And this part didn't connect with me until Sunday, because this shit happened on Thursday. So I'm still like I go to at this point I'm flipping the circuit breaker to try to see like maybe if I flip the whole shit on and off, like maybe that might do something. So I flip the circuit breaker, and then I'm like, when I go in there to flip the circuit breaker, I'm like, something smells a little burnt. I'm like, what's that about? Then my girl's like, yeah, I smell that too. Like, what is that? What's that burning smell? I don't know, because the computer's not smoking. So I'm like, can't be the computer. Like the computer never smoked. Like no sign of any kind of like actual frying or no damage done to the shit. So I'm like, whatever, my nigga, can't be the computer. So like now I'm looking up shit to see like maybe it might be the power adapter or whatever that's fucked up. So I go and get like a little thing that you can like test adapters with to see if it's putting out the same voltage. Try it on the adapter. The adapter's not putting out it's not giving what it's supposed to give. So I'm like, okay, it's the fucking adapter. I order a new one. We in the game. I'm telling B, he's like, oh man, it's probably just the adapter. I'm like, yeah, it's the adapter, but I'm prepared to say goodbye. I'm already writing this shit off. That if it is what it is, my nigga, then we out of here.
Captain Optimism over here, by the way.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's probably the adapter. I ordered a new one. The new one's gonna be here on Sunday. So I'm like, cool. Fucking leave that shit to the side. Fucking Friday rolls around. Me and Ren, we go somewhere, and no, this happened on Saturday. So no, I go to work Friday, don't really pay attention to shit. Me and Marin go somewhere on Saturday. I come outside and get in the car. I'm like, a lot of shit is not the way I left it. So I'm like,
Oh, so you wasn't in, I thought you was at home.
No, I was at home. It had to happen like overnight. Or something.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, I worked Friday, slept, and then when I woke up, came outside the next day, that's when everything was like this.
So he was at home.
Yeah. So I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm not paying it no mind because like I sit there, because my glove compartment, the shit is already like fucked through, like the door keeps falling over shit. So I'm like, maybe the shit fell off and all my shit just got scattered. That's like go in the back seat, look in the back seat, like somebody like went under the back seat and pulled everything out, like the iron arm shit I took from your apartment, been sitting under the seat since I took it that day, like a year ago. Just been sitting there. And I'm like, that's like, why the iron arms on the back seat? I definitely forgot this shit was even in the car. I'm like, what the I'm looking around and it didn't like whatever. Like it didn't hit me until I got home. And like I get there and I'm like I'm doing all this shit. Like we want to go get something to eat. And we get food and then I try to put food in the cup holder and I look in the cup holder and it's a half drunken can of Dr. Pepper sitting in this thing.
Wait a minute.
I legit I don't pay attention to shit. Like I want to get in the car and I go. I'm on go mode, so I'm not looking at shit. I try to put the drink in the cup holder, and I'm like, half drunken can, and Ren's like, "Did you drink this?" I'm like, "No, I didn't fucking drink this. That Dr. Pepper been sitting in the back seat for like 3 months. Like that's like somebody been in my fucking car." She's like, "Are you sure? Like, are you positive?" I said, "When you got in the car, all this shit was sitting on the fucking floor. I know I didn't leave it like this. All the shit was pulled out from the back, from under the seat, sitting on the back seat. I didn't do this. The can was a straw that like somebody been in my fucking shit, man, and fucking just had half a can of hot Dr. Pepper for some reason. And for, like, I don't know why you're gonna drink it and then like, nah, you didn't even finish. They just left half the can sitting in the shit.
Yeah, 3 months old. What do you expect? Like
probably like some homeless nigga or something been in my shit. So I'm like, did you leave it unlocked or something? So like, I guess I must have, players fuck up too. So now I gotta assess the damage on what was actually like taken, because. Like, the only reason why I didn't think, like, somebody came in my car, because the day before, I go to Q House to play the game, and I bring my fucking, my fight stick. My fight stick is, like, fucking this goddamn big. It's fucking fat as shit, and it was sitting on the passenger seat. But they didn't take that. It's like, okay, they didn't take that, but they left the iron on. They left, like, all the other random shit. I'm like, so somebody just came in the car, just threw shit everywhere, had a Dr. Pepper, and left?
I know you wrote you. Now, I'm not one to talk, but your car, it's kind of junky.
It is, and I leave it that way on purpose. Like I don't give a fuck. I only look at the car as a mode of transportation. I'm not the nigga that keeps my car clean.
So I'm here like, maybe you wouldn't really notice that somebody was in your fucking car.
No, I noticed frame one. Well, as soon as I saw that Dr. Pepper, like I would have noticed that. Look, it's really like the glove. Like I got in the car, and then it's legit like everything that was in my glove box, napkins, face masks, like fucking registration, all that shit is on the floor. Like fucking like somebody came in here. You remember, like, did you do this? I'm like, no. Like, why would I fucking get out the car, just leave all my shit sitting on the floor like this? Like, I mean, I'm trash, but I ain't that trash. Like, I'm gonna put the fucking registration shit in there. But she was like, they didn't take the registration. And I was like, no, like the registration and everything is still here. So so why would someone just come in the car and like not take anything? Now I go in the trunk. And I look in the trunk and fucking I done had B's laptop for at least like fucking a year at this point. Now I was supposed to give it back to him like 8 months ago, but that's when I started working on overtime, not doing shit in person. So I done forgot the shit was even in the fucking trunk. So I go look in the trunk. I said, oh, the box is still here. Open it. Laptop's not in there.
Did they take the AC adapter too?
AC adapter is fucking in my book bag, so they didn't even get the adapter.
What that nigga's hawking that shit for crack.
Yeah, that was like legit. Like they took that, and the only thing that was missing, they took your laptop and my fucking sword. So like, I don't know if this nigga's preparing to do combat with other homeless niggas or whatever the fucking case may be, but this nigga came in my car, fucking just was clearly looking for something, but walked away with a laptop and a sword. I'm like, and in my mind, I'm like, I mean, as soon as I text you said you don't care. That's I don't care no more either. And like the sword, I'm a little tight, but whatever. Like I kind of shook that shit off.
Nobody's gonna I wasn't gonna get on you about. I mean, it's like a $200 laptop. Who gives a shit?
Yeah,
it was the throwaway laptop for. We were trying to do something, and obviously
that was legit when we was first started doing this shit in the basement.
Yeah,
and the MacBook fucked up, so we had that in the meantime, and then once we fixed the MacBook, We don't need that shit no more. So, but it's like Ren is like, oh, you okay? Blah blah blah. I was like, I'll be honest, I don't give a fuck about that. I'm over my fucking my STEMI check computer that was sitting over there. That's fucking worth like $1,200. That's broken right now. Like we gotta wait until fucking Sunday to see if this shit fucking works. So I get the adapter on Sunday. I plug it in, and then the fucking smell of burning shit starts to come back. So I'm like, oh shit, let me unplug this real quick. Like, okay, so my shit was actually fucking fried on Thursday, and I didn't realize that it was fried because it didn't smoke. Because as soon as I plugged it in, like I smelt in the back, it got the little fan shit. So I like smelt the back. I said, yo, this shit smell like burnt ass. It fucking stunk. So I'm like, oh, my shit's been dead for quite some time now. Now I'm Googling shit, looking up motherboards and shit like, oh, what to do when this shit happens. Oh yeah, it's probably just your motherboard, blah blah blah. And I'm like, yeah, if your motherboard is gone, then you might as well just buy a new computer. I said, let's knock it the fuck off. I googled the motherboard price. This is like $150. Why would I fucking not spend $150 to get a new motherboard when the computer costs $1,000?
That's because the manufacturers of the computer is on them fucking web or message boards. Like, yeah, that's fucked up. Instead of going through all that trouble, you might as well just,
Yeah, like that's fucking stupid. And I Google or went on YouTube to see like how easy is this shit to take apart to fucking put the new motherboard in. Shit would take like 15 minutes. Fucking light work. So I'm like, nigga, I just fucking do that. But I tried to Google it. There's no motherboards available. All them shit sold out. I said, I don't got no problem fucking putting this shit to the side. As soon as one becomes available, give me that, and then I move on with my life. So in the meantime, I'm gonna just use Ren's laptop to fucking do content on or whatever. But that shit, I was pissed about it, but I kind of had already made my peace with it like a couple days in advance. So I was like, I wasn't really that mad. And there's the part of the story that I didn't tell you about because I wanted to save it for the podcast. I have a severe toothache, and it doesn't get bad until the nighttime, like unbearable until the nighttime.
It's kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You just go to the fucking dentist.
I have my appointment set for Monday. That's the earliest the earliest they can see me.
You like the other one that's in his chat right now. Y'all fucking teeths.
Fuck it, fam. I live by.
It's fucking until it's unbearable at nighttime.
I mean, yeah, but
and you telling Ren to give you a pillow to clutch.
That does nothing for me. Like I can't sleep.
What is? Do you see the cavity?
No.
Or where's it at?
It's not even the tooth because I need to go anywhere because I got a chipped tooth, but it's not even that tooth that's driving me crazy. So it got to be. I know which tooth it is. It's somewhere on the top tooth or top row, but that's not even the tooth that's fucking cracked. It's fucking weird.
I mean, you do eat a lot of candy.
I eat a lot of garbage, but I live by it. I die by it. I don't give a fuck. So since I didn't go to work today. Like, well, they let us go home early, but if I didn't go to sleep today, from Sunday night until this morning, I have gotten 8 hours of sleep. Total.
What the fuck?
Total.
You're a madman.
I can't sleep. Literally cannot sleep. I go to bed. I have gone to bed every morning, every day at like 3 a.m. and then wake up at 5:30 and tackle the day.
Tackle the day.
It's not like I got a fucking choice. But the wild part is I don't feel exhausted. Like I've literally been fucking just powering through. Like when I get home, I try to go to sleep and I fucking can't. It's just like this morning, it's like, yo, I went to work. I was prepared to fucking do my 8 hours. Nigga said, yo, you can go home. All right, go home. Let me try to get a nap in. Then I slept for like 4 hours. So that's good because I needed that. Because this morning I woke up. It's like when you don't get that much sleep over a couple of days, like your body clapped back. Like I feel like my organs was lagging a little bit. Like my heartbeat was like a little irregular. Like I felt like my lungs were feeling a little funny. It's like my body was behind. Like it took me so long to actually like wake up. Like I shower, I get up, I shower, blah blah blah. Like as soon as I like get up, like the tooth no longer hurts. It's literally like from the hours of like 10:30 p.m. to like 4 a.m. unbearable, and then at that point, I'm good to go. Like, it fucking pisses me off.
Did you Google it?
Yeah, and they just said it happens at night because they said it's during the day your mind has so much shit going on that at nighttime when you lay down and there's no distractions and all you can think about is that fucking tooth, that it intensifies the pain. So as that, sleeping positions, like sleep with my head elevated, which I do already, so that doesn't mean shit to me. And like two other things that don't really apply to me, but I was like, the distractions thing, I said, oh, okay. Because last night was a fucking rough one. Like, when I say I was up, nigga, I was just like fucking, I'm like walking around. I'm like, yo, like, what the fuck is going on? Nigga, I went for a drive. Like,
You didn't go get no fucking ibuprofen or shit?
Nigga, I popped so many, like, I thought that I'm at risk for overdosing. So I didn't, and then they said, like, when you do it for so long, like, your body, like, builds up a natural immunity to the shit. It's like, I don't want to overdo it to where it means nothing to me.
You know, you could have went to urgent care and they would have gave you something a little stronger.
Or like amoxicillin, little antibacterial shit.
I mean, amoxicillin is I think it's penicillin.
Yeah, penicillin type.
What the fuck is that going to do? I'm talking about for the pain.
Yeah, whatever. Anyways, but it's like, yeah. So I've been dealing with that for the past couple days. You know, did an appointment on Monday. I went and I stocked up on some shit. But we'll see what happens tonight. I think last night, I don't like doing this because it's so fucking nasty and it pisses me off. But like fucking rinsing my mouth out with salt water.
I mean, that's the best option.
It is, but I fucking hate it.
I mean, you probably put way too much salt in that shit.
I mean, I need it. I need it. So that's all I can say, nigga. I need it. Because it's like, I don't know, like, to anybody that's never had like a fucking toothache before, like, when that shit hits, like, there's a reason why there's like the ear, nose, and throat doctor, because all that bullshit is fucking connected. Like, when your tooth hurts, your head hurts, your throat hurts, like fucking everything from the neck up just fucking hurts. And that shit can become fucking unbearable. So
Shelly said, I was popping IV every 4 hours until amoxicillin kicked in.
You know? And I just
You may have an abscess.
That's what I think it is. I just got off an amoxicillin wave like a week ago because I remember the last time I went to the dentist for my root canal, they said I had an infection and they couldn't do anything until the infection was gone. So I had
to get a root canal.
It's like 3 years ago.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm like, they said they can't do anything until that goes down. So I don't want to fucking go in there and have an infection. Like, oh, we can't do shit about this. So I a week in advance, I got some amoxicillin to get rid of any infection if it was there. And then literally the amoxicillin ran out on Sunday. And then Sunday night was when all this bullshit started happening. So that's kind of some bullshit.
Why don't you just go get some more amoxicillin?
Because I don't feel like it. And at this point, I don't know if it's even like an infection type, because if it's a penicillin type thing, is it an abscess? Isn't an infection? Is it?
So you're telling me did you have pain in your mouth when you started taking the amoxicillin?
Not really.
So why did you take the amoxicillin?
If I did have an infection, because I was getting ready to make my dentist appointment.
Like, are you
from the cracked tooth? That's why I was doing it. Because my tooth cracked like 2 weeks ago.
I don't know. I'm not a doctor. This is a question for Doc.
Yeah.
Where's this thing at?
Yeah. Now, I cracked my tooth like 2 weeks ago. I was like, oh, if this shit is infected, let me just
How the fuck did you crack your tooth?
I don't remember.
Was it on candy?
No. It was something like minimal, like fucking chicken.
I cracked my tooth on a chicken wing too.
Yeah. It was something that I should I crack my tooth on this? Oh, this tooth fucking blows.
And you eating and you be like, man, what the fuck?
Yeah. Did I just bite a rock or something? Like, was it like gravel or something in my mouth?
See, what happened was I had a wisdom tooth. I was over my other tooth, and I don't have a wisdom tooth on my bottom left row.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just, the wisdom tooth was just for years just banging into my other tooth.
Yeah.
Until that nigga said, fuck it.
Yeah.
And cracked. And I immediately went to the dentist.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no fucking wait, no goddamn till Monday. Nah, I'm coming right now. we're gonna have to charge you $150. I don't care. Get the seat ready, Ching. All right, I'm about to lay down.
You know, but yeah, so there's that. I'm probably gonna be dealing with that, but at this point, I don't give a
probably,
shit.
nigga. You're gonna be dealing with that.
Hey,
and having
man.
a fucking toothache sucks.
Yeah, at this point, I don't already got a little salt water concoction ready to rumble.
Yeah, that shit only works for like fucking 5 minutes. If we're being real,
It helped me last night.
was you able to go to sleep? What time did you go to sleep last night?
I didn't even try it until like 1:30.
And then as soon as you tried it, it was game time.
Yeah, I went to sleep like 2:15.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah. So as long as I got some of that shit to the wayside, it's like last night. Fucking played the game until like 10:45, 11. Sat in the bed. Immediately start to kick in. Said, man, this some bull. I said at this point, I'm just trying to like do shit to like keep my mind busy until I feel the need to like pass the fuck out. But at this point, it's like, whatever. I'm going to dinner on Monday, so there's that. No need, because we got a lot of shit to get into. Now I don't want to fucking spend any more time on this because there's a lot of shit that I actually care to talk about.
Let's run it then. Fuck it.
All right, we got. See, the mouse fucking turned off. Shit was sitting there so long. That's not the first thing. Oh boy. So we saw this video of this blind kid playing football. And when I first saw this, I thought the nigga didn't have eyes. I was like, oh, it should have just closed. I don't know.
Close forever.
We already know we're gonna win.
It's that kind of confidence that continues to amaze people.
I wish I had your confidence.
Honestly, it's admirable. It's admirable that the kid is doing this, but
Let's talk about body structure real quick. What is this?
he's in his not the 3-point stance, but he's
We already know we're gonna win.
It's that kind of confidence that continues to amaze people who watch Dylan play, because he's doing all of this blind.
I don't think why is anybody even putting this on the news? The fact, like, for him to say that, because I'm gonna let the whole thing play in a second, but the fact for him to even say, and he's doing all of this blind. Let's see what he did. What did he do blind?
We already know we're
From the
gonna win.
top.
It's that kind of confidence
Can't even
that
get in
continues
position.
to amaze people who watch Dylan play, because he's doing all of this blind.
You know how I can't see.
Running into his own fucking team. That's what he's doing blind.
they have to stop him. All right, now you know what? Shout out to this kid. He wanted to play football, and he found somebody would take on a charity case and help him play football. But let's be honest. Actually, let it play.
Me and a lot of people think that a blind person can't play football.
But this courageous youngster has proven those people wrong.
I can just mute it.
Yep, mute it and now play. Who's he blocking?
Like, this is not okay.
Did you see what he fell right there?
Yeah, they played it, they reversed it, but
Yeah.
this is not okay.
It's not okay because some spiteful kid, or just a kid that's just a piece of shit, might want to just go and just blindside block, no pun intended, that kid into fucking oblivion. You know what I'm saying?
It's legit.
Nate said you got to floss.
He's running. I am now.
It's always reactive, never fucking proactive.
That's how I live my life. Only reactionary. But the fact that this man is literally running, it's like he's ragdolling his own body. He's just running around, arms down, head to the heavens.
Well, it's not like you can show him the real form. Hey, look at me and watch what I'm doing.
I mean, you can't, but you also don't need to put this motherfucker on the field.
No, because I'm trying to tell you, man, I'm a dirty nigga. I'm cleaning this nigga from the side because I know he can't see me.
And it's the fact that, like, I understand letting people live their dream or whatever the case may be, but get this nigga off the field.
I'm telling you right now, I would fucking because you rarely get the fucking crack niggas like that. This nigga is running and the play is this way. I'm hanging back on purpose and I'm blindsiding the shit out of him. Again, no pun intended.
That's just like that was the video of the I don't know if it was like I'm assuming it was a sketch, like the Make-A-Wish kid or whatever that wanted to play football. Either the Make-A-Wish kid or it was like some old nigga or something, and he's running and everybody's cheering him on like yeah get it, and then somebody comes and tackles the absolute shit out of them.
The safety clean that nigga up. That would be me. I don't care, but it'd be there's another thing now. When I watched this video after I stopped laughing for 45 straight minutes. Only because of the song that was playing. Like y'all have to absolutely if y'all heard the song, it would.
Anyone who doesn't know what the fuck is going on? That's the name of the song. Is it? I mean, I
don't think it is, but it don't matter. Y'all see the title of the YouTube shit. You just gotta go watch it. Like, if anybody knows me, I've said it to him already.
Yeah, but
your weeds.
But it's legit like. Shit like this is not okay. Like it's some instances where, because he's not a Make-A-Wish kid. He's just blind.
Yeah, he's blind. But like also like somebody he could really get hurt and he could hurt somebody else. Like if you watch at the end of that, he falls.
Yeah.
Right near that kid's knee.
Yeah.
The helmet can hit that kid's knee, can tear ACL. Like you know what I'm saying? Look at him. Right there. You know what I'm saying?
Like he almost fell on that guy.
He could fuck his knee up. The kid can get hurt too. Why they have him out there? And they got three points there. It's fucked up.
And nobody's even like watching him. Like nobody's really close enough to him to prevent him from getting hurt or hurting somebody else.
Yeah.
This is legit on some like this isn't even like being funny. It's like get him off the field.
Yeah. Facts.
Like get him off the field. Like he doesn't.
Not everything is a fucking feel good story. This ain't nothing feel good about this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
This is a bad time waiting to happen.
Yeah,
like, that's all it is. Like if any game that anybody escapes, him not getting injured or him not injuring somebody else is a ticking time bomb.
It is definitely a ticking time bomb, and you don't want this kid getting hurt or hurting somebody else inadvertently because he's gonna feel bad.
Yeah,
put him on the field. All right, now make him. I don't think there's anything you kind of make him.
Yeah,
like maybe honorary assistant coach. Then when the people come off the field, like he's not grabbing them.
He's not. I mean, I feel like this
niggas on the opponent sidelines telling them the plays.
I feel like because the way this isn't being funny, but I'm just going back and like analyzing. Like they stand him wherever. It definitely looked like they didn't put nobody in front of him.
No, they definitely
like they just let him just be out there. And it's like I don't know. I don't like shit like this because it's legit just like.
Now he's the sideshow.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, we can't believe he's so stunning and brave to want to get out there on the field. No, the other nigga it's all on whoever's out there on the field.
Yeah,
whether or not they choose to fuck him up because he's basically just a fucking a target.
They probably told them kids, hey man, the kid they gonna let him play today. Don't hit him.
Yeah.
In my mind, I would have been like,
And yeah, that's all it takes is one rogue nigga to be like, man, you put this motherfucker on the field in front of me, I'm gonna clean it. Like other schools might hear about it. Hey, Roosevelt High or Roosevelt Elementary, whatever this is, Roosevelt Elementary got the blind kid playing. Man, let them put that little disabled kid in front of me. He's gone. He'll never want to play again. I'm gonna knock some sight into him. Like that's all it takes is one like fucking rogue kid to be like, I'm gonna fuck this nigga up.
How crazy would that be if he actually got blindsided and that made his sight come back?
That's the only way that this story can end positively. It's the only way. This is the only way because it's not gonna end like, oh, we gave him the ball. Because if I'm playing for real, like. Whether this is for the school or like Little League or rec or whatever the case may be, like if I'm playing for real, if y'all hand this nigga the ball, I have to clean him.
Yeah.
There is no, I'm gonna let this nigga run into the end zone. Sorry, because this ain't no charity event.
And he's on defense. So if he's on defense, I'm going to that side. Think I'm going to that side. Like I'm running right on. This nigga ran 5. Yo, I didn't even know how. Shout out to him for having the instincts to turn around.
I mean, I guess he just heard him, heard everybody run past him. He just turned around.
Oh yeah, that's right. We couldn't hear.
Yeah, so I can only assume, but you know, but like I said, I don't like stuff like this. They need to get him off the field because he's a liability.
Yeah, like everything's a feel good story. So Phil at Channel 9 News, you're a dickhead.
Yep. Moving on,
and the parents too for putting him out there.
Absolutely,
and the referees, like, yo, fuck out of here.
Look at them not even looking at the child. They're looking at the action. Like, yeah, they love just
like
that blind
kid.
Play goes. Let that blind kid run in circles for a little bit. He'll be just fine.
Somebody on the field got to see where the play goes.
Facts. I just caught that. Anyways, moving on to road rage. I think we play this out.
All right, now, so there was a news story on this, but I didn't give a fuck about the news story. I don't think there's audio, maybe.
I don't think there is either. Yeah, so I guess fucking that description. The county deputy responded to a road report of a suspect throwing an axe at a driver in the Interstate 5.
This is Seattle, Washington, by the way, y'all.
Yes, I don't know what's going on here, but this dude legit just cut him off and throws a fucking axe at his head and drove away. Is he shirtless? Yeah, he's shirtless.
So many questions. Number one, niggas in Seattle are crazy. Nigga drives over the median, by the way. Number two, nigga had the axe ready to go. And number three, what would you do in that situation?
I mean,
what would you do? Well, like, are you chasing them or are you like, yo?
No. Whoever holds the hammer, if they be worth the shepherd. In his defense, bullets are really expensive. You know?
The axe could be a deadly weapon, so a motor vehicle can be too. Engage in drive or floor immediately after. Fair play, reasonable defense measure under the circumstances. Shut your fucking ass up, be
Fair
angry.
Play. I'd have just hit the gas. I mean,
I'm pretty sure it was either a Lyft driver or Uber driver, and the nigga was probably in shock.
And he got cut off. Like, you see, he tried to like fucking go around the nigga. As soon as he cut him off, immediately starts to back up. This isn't like some, oh, I'm gonna ram his fucking car because I see him get out the car. I don't know what the fuck he got in his hand.
We said he's pressing that gas, and I may be inclined to agree, but then again,
people like this, for him to have that axe, I mean, like, I'm gonna assume they've exchanged words or something at this point already. So let's say there's a Chevron right there, so I'm assuming they were in the gas station or something. Who doesn't matter what they got into a tiff about, but they exchanged words at the gas station. Motherfucker tried to leave. Niggas like, nah. Had the axe sitting in the passenger seat. Like, oh, I'm finna clean this bitch up. Because I wonder what he would have done if the axe hit the person. He's just gonna fucking
same shit he did.
He just killed the nigga and drove off.
Time to go. Who the fuck is sticking around for that? Oh, I didn't mean that. You going to jail ASAP. You gotta catch me. Fuck that. You're going to jail ASAP. You threw an axe. You're going to jail ASAP. You got to catch me, nigga.
I mean, it's legit. Just like,
I think that was a chick. There's plushies in the what you call it.
I got my Ninja Turtle.
Is that still in there too?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's like a hammer a little bit.
Nah, that shit was an axe.
Hold on, we gonna have to. Let me get the playback speed. Let's turn it down to. Turn it down to 0.25.
Yeah,
frame by frame analysis here.
That's just pickaxe. I'm from the Cherokee Nation. Woof, woof, woof. Whoosh.
It look like an axe a little bit to me.
That's like a little pickaxe.
Yeah, little hatchet or something.
Cherokee Nation.
That's crazy. I don't know.
Niggas in Seattle are crazy. Niggas is heroin, killing themselves. Maybe because it rains all the time over there.
They say it's the most depressing place in the country.
Because it's always gray.
Yeah.
Always raining.
What's
to live in Washington?
Where did I see that video at? I definitely saw a video where they specifically were talking about Seattle being like the most depressing place in the country because it's always fucking sad. And it was talking about a fish market, and niggas would come to the fish market because everybody in the fish market is like happy as shit and always engages with niggas that come there like they'll throw them the fish, like try to they're there specifically to try to make niggas happy because it's so fucking depressing to live there. I'm like, this shit fucking sucks dick.
Yeah.
Like, Like they go out there on multiple days, and it was gray every day they went out there. Like the city's very monochromatic, like the same color. Like the same thing I said about like fucking Nashville. Like, yo, this shit looks like shit out here because everything looks the fucking same.
Good ass barbecue though.
Yeah, excellent barbecue. S tier. What was that place we went to?
That was from a fucking C tier restaurant.
Yeah, like fucking Bubba's Barbecue Barn or some shit like that. And
come down to Bubba's Barbecue Barn. We barbecue anything. God damn it, even if you want us to, we'll barbecue your boot.
Shout out to Boot Barn.
Shout out to Boot Barn.
But yeah, like Seattle's a very depressing place. So who knows? This could be his first sign of emotion in God knows how long. Like I'm so fucking pissed that I'm ready to kill.
Look at that. Even his fucking Jeep is gray.
Yep.
Everything about this man is depressing. He got out to shit. Goddamn wife just left him. You know, cut me off in the goddamn gas station. I got something for you. Axe throw. We taking it back to medieval times, bitch.
Really more of a hatchet or a tomahawk. Yeah, it's more like a tomahawk. Still good throwing for him. The rising temperature has defrosted an ancient Norse warrior with an intolerance for people who drive with stuffed animals on their dashboards.
Forget to thank Valhalla. Shut the fuck up.
He's been driving around for days waiting for some road rage.
See, they already got put on. You know that person. Who's to say that person in the car wasn't a fucking shit and deserved everything that just happened?
You know?
I'm a victim blaming.
Now he doesn't have an axe to grind. Puts on glasses.
Y'all niggas don't understand. After this podcast was over last week, we literally watched like 10 minutes of bad one-liners from CSI Miami.
Let's come up with a line right here on the spot. Well, let's say he killed the motherfucker. What's homeboy gonna say?
Guess that's the last time he'll be a lumberjack.
Yeah,
as the week.
Yeah. Looks like he's a cut above the rest.
That was a good one. I felt like that one was like too obvious, but like it was a good one.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
I mean, we're on the spot, fam. But that
like
shit
he
is
couldn't hack it. Ah, shit.
Looks like he asked a question and he answered.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Motherfucking
Y'all need to watch that shit. That shit is funny. What was that dude's name?
David Horatio.
Yeah. Type in Horatio CSI one-liners. It's fucking funny as hell.
I told you the best one was the verdict's in.
But the jury's out. I still feel like guilty as charged should have been the play. But
yeah. No, well, he got off when the jury came in. That was the beginning of the episode. The jury's in. I mean, the verdict's in. But the jury is still out. He put on his glasses. They went hard. Like, y'all niggas ain't got no other murders to solve, nigga.
You know?
On my back, fam.
What else we got?
Shout out to Paramount Plus.
Oh, okay. So now we getting straight into the shit.
Yeah, we getting into
that was the fodder before we get real with it.
The some would say the calm before the storm. Shout out to Seattle.
Lizzo cry. Oh, let me make sure I got my shit ready. Shit that I want to talk about real quick.
Lizzo cries over comments about her weight. Seems like she has an axe to grind with her viewers.
Oh, that bald cap. I wanted to say this is just randomly off topic. I was looking at a video, and this guy was talking about how not to attack any religious people, but he was talking about in the black community how most people go through fucking issues and shit, and they don't go to therapy, and it seems like black people choose church over getting real help, and not to say that church isn't like real help. Well, I'm not attacking nobody, but it just seems like they would rather go to church and pray that the issue gets fixed instead of going to like actual therapy to get real help. Well,
you know what that is, right? It's black people and women kind of got the same thing in common. It's the lack of accountability. They don't want to. It has to be the devil that's making them act like this. It can't be them. It can't be them making these bad decisions. You know what I'm saying? It can't be them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could. You can just pray these things away. Yeah. Well, why not just go to therapy and talk? I told you, I talked to my friend, telling her monkey ass, take your ass to therapy. You're fucking nuts. You need somebody to talk to. Now I'm just gonna take these pills and everything gonna be all right. No, it's not. No, yeah. If you have a chemical imbalance, maybe like, hey, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But keep talking. I'm gonna text the nigga down.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of feel that a lot, you know, because I was brought up. Excuse me. I was raised by my grandma for the first little part of my life, and she was very like religious and took us to church like every Sunday and Wednesday for Bible study and all this and whatnot. And like me realizing now, like getting a lot older and seeing like how not great my grandma was as a person, was like, yo, you got issues. And I think she may or may not have used church as like her escape to feel better about the things that she did or went through or whatever. And it's like, and I feel you, like you pray about it and you think you can fix this issue on your own, but it's like, I feel like once people people really have a hard time even acknowledging that they have a problem in the first place.
Accountability.
I feel like that's the biggest thing. Like most people can't even sit down and say like, yo, I got a problem, or it takes them dummy long, like fucking 20 years to figure out that they have anything or they was in the wrong this entire time over something. It was like, instead of people even just being like, yo, I'm wrong, like, man, it's a demon in me. I got a goddamn the devil working my nerves, or the devil doing this, or the devil doing that. It's like, I mean, but when is it you though? I don't like using religion as a cop out to like most things, that people just saying like the Lord can fix it, or the Lord do this and do that. And it's like, I mean, let's see, when you realize the adults that raised you are just as messed up as you, you know?
Oh, shout out to my nigga Trash. I didn't even know that nigga was in here.
You know? And it's like a lot of the times it's just,
well,
like,
it's I'm sorry. Finish your thought.
Like not to say that like you can't look to something for like that sense of comfort or whatever the case may be, but you can't just always be like, yo, the Lord gonna fix it or do this. Because at that point, like that to me, that's kind of saying like you ain't got no fucking free will. Like if the Lord can fix it, or the Lord is in control of every single aspect of your life, then what are you really doing with your life? If you don't have no control over anything that happens in it.
Praising God, and God is gonna get me through, and you know, instead of just living.
It's like, go to get real help. Like,
nigga, are you in the snow?
I don't like that.
Well, I say it like this. It's it goes down. And you know, people use church as fear and shit like that, or when something goes bad, baby, you gotta go to church, and then you hear all the right things, and I would be a terrible weatherman. But like,
well, you see over here. Oh,
yeah, you hear all the right things, and then motherfucking you want to switch that shit, and you know, and then you want to go there, but then you go and find out like the pastor's fucking like I don't trust. I already on my Stone Cold shit, DTA, right?
Yeah.
But you go for the
don't trust anybody.
Fucking like the baseball player. I think his name was Ben Zobrist, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga had a foundation, go to the church. The fucking pastor's banging his wife, spending his money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Huh? The fuck is holy about that?
Yeah.
Motherfucker, like, I'm still going to keep my faith. My nigga Ben Zobrist for a ride.
Shit,
and his wife too.
She took him for a ride.
Nigga spending that cash.
Yeah, but I just feel like,
but not to cut you off, but to cut you off. But like, is that shit that's instilled in you, especially down here? That shit's not really like that up north.
Yeah,
like up north is like down here, the Bible Belt. Niggas use that book over everything. Oh well, you know, baby, God gonna make through. I'm like, well, you better. Like I said before, I never liked that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like you here, he put you here. Do your thing.
Yeah.
I don't like when people call my name that day more than 3 times.
Yeah.
So you tell this nigga, these motherfuckers in fucking heaven, you saying this shit? Like, all these people, oh, please, help me. I need help me pass the test. Just sit your ass down and study. Or, thank God that I passed this test. It was you. You studied.
So that's my thing. It's like at what point? Like I said, to me that sounds like you saying you ain't got no free will. Just like if nothing that you can do on this earthly plane matters, and he can play, he plays a role in everything that ever happens, good or bad, then live your life then. Because I can't subscribe to that theory.
I can't. I mean, I go like this. Hey man, higher power, that's great. There's one. I'm gonna do me. I know good. I know wrong from right. I know good and bad. I know the decision that I make directly affect me, and sometimes other people if I do something dumb. But it's not no motherfucking. Oh man, I got drunk and I killed somebody. God gonna see me through this. Well, why would he help you if that was the case? What makes you special? Out of the billions of people on this planet, you made the decision to drink. You made the decision to get out of the car and get in the car. And this is not a personal thing against anyone. This is just me, a scenario. Or like you made the decision to cheat on your husband, and now your husband found out and he beat the shit out of you.
Yeah.
He could be beating bitches up like that, but come on, leave the nigga. Or you made the decision to cheat on your wife, now she leaves you, take the kids, and you have nothing. It's kind of, I'm pretty sure God ain't had nothing to do with that. I'm pretty sure God had the signs. Everybody has a moment when they're about to do something fucked up, and you go, I don't think I should do this. I literally had that moment last week when I was about to do something fucked up. Literally had that moment last week. I was standing outside. I was going to go do something fucked up, and I went like this. Take my ass back in the house, man. The fuck was that? Oh, it's my brother.
That scared the absolute shit. I thought it was somebody, a rat or something. But yeah, I can't subscribe to that theory because I don't like just passing everything off as one thing or another, or the higher power did it, or whatever the case may be. It's like, fam, you're an adult. Act like it. Yeah, I just want to make that point. There's nothing that really. I just
like this. Live your life. You're gonna do good. You're gonna do bad. You know better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You fucking know what you're doing, and you do what you're doing. Fuck it. You gotta live with the consequences, man.
Yeah.
Just like I was told. I was told that you fucked up. Now that shit is on you. You know, I was like, you're right.
I feel like as far as consequences go, everybody writes shit off to the afterlife. Oh, you're gonna pay for this later on, blah blah blah. Like that.
Ain't nobody really think about that shit.
You might pay for that shit now.
Scare a nigga like that when you a kid. We ain't scaring a nigga like that when he's 25. I don't give a fuck about that shit, nigga. 25, nigga, gang, nigga.
Yeah. And according to y'all theory, as long as I pray about it right before I die, I'll be good to go. So.
Yo, all I gotta do is be like, yo, shoot. The easy get out of jail card. But I'm gonna say this: it's also whenever somebody does something and you call them out on it, it's always somebody else's fault. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's always somebody else's fault. Motherfuckers is like, let's say, all right, you tell me AOB, knock out the thumbnail. What you call it? Okay, I got it. Podcast day comes. I don't do the thumbnail. Why didn't you do the thumbnail? Instead of being like, hey, I spaced that shit. But I mean, you gotta understand, man. When I was outside and I was driving, I had the window down and the bird flew in the car. And I tried to get the bird out the car. What time did that happen? 8:00 on Monday. It's Wednesday. I was traumatized the whole week. That's what people do. That's what people do. Nobody ever goes, my bad. Well, you do that shit. I do that shit. Like, I'll be like, yo, bro, what the fuck? You be like, my bad, man. Okay. I'll say, fuck it. You can't get mad at that. People don't take accountability, man. You know what niggas do. Fuck it. Anyway, get the back
off. I feel like it, and it's not even that hard. Just be like, hey, man, with anything, as long as you just be like, motherfuckers respect honesty. Just be like, yo, I just didn't fucking feel like it, and here we are. Let's handle it now.
Get it?
It's that fucking simple. But motherfuckers, whatever. Let's move on.
Let's go. Let's go into my shot, but it's mostly women, and it's the truth. Show me a chick that takes accountability, and I'll show you a fucking unicorn.
So Lizzo.
Newsflash, both of those don't exist. So
Lizzo cries over comments about her weight. Now I kept seeing shit. Now what I saw about Lizzo was there was a pizza delivery guy or somebody that came to her house, some sort of service worker or something. They came to her house, and I guess she was on social media or something saying, like, talking shit about him. And then people was getting on her about that, but then I saw that, she apologized. But she apologized, which is a lot more than you can say about your favorite celebrities, blah, blah, blah. And as a black woman, then I stopped paying attention. As soon as I see that, I'm out
The
here.
baby apologized, and he's getting dropped from everything. So I don't want to hear that shit from you bullies.
You know? But let's see what she got to say. And I like how frame one, they chopped it out to where she's already crying. We don't have to sit through fucking 97 minutes of fodder. Started when the tears start.
Yep.
Don't clip shit when it. Anyways,
I had the same
still
stocking
writing
cap when I had
music.
cornrows.
Shooting music videos and promo and photo shoots.
My life. Stop it real quick. Oh, my life is so fucking hard that I'm rich as fuck and I gotta shoot music videos, promos. I gotta do photo shoots. Nigga at the bottom, I don't want to hear that shit. You ain't getting no sympathy from me when you say that shit. I'm a nigga at the bottom. You know what I'm saying?
that's facts. Because I don't care.
We don't got to do none of that shit. Niggas don't even give a fuck about our thumbnails. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. You could play this fucking bitch.
I need to see.
I think you passed it. She started crying after you said
Anyways,
the photo
y'all,
shit.
I'm just having one of those days. I just think when I'm working this hard, my tolerance gets lower.
That's a little
My
backwards.
patience.
Not this more so a personal thing, but like I feel like when you're working hard, your ear's not really to the streets, so you're not paying attention. So you can't be working that hard. But neither here nor there.
Is lower. I'm more sensitive, and it gets to me. There's so many people who love rumors, and I'm so happy. I really am, because we worked hard, and
I'm so happy. Cries on Instagram Live.
I know that this hard work is paid off.
Could be crocodile tears.
Cardi B worked her fucking ass.
Could be, but it's wild, right? We've been on here for a while now talking about how everybody switched up on her for trying to lose weight.
Oh my God.
It's legit. Like, I see this, and
waiting.
we skipping all over the place, but we've been on here saying like Lizzo losing weight. Now everybody's fucking mad at her for losing weight, and now it's like I don't know. I feel like if I was Lizzo, you kind of can't give a fuck what anybody got to say at this point. You can't.
Some would say, let them say what they want to say. Some would also say, let them feel how they want to feel. Most people love it. And if they love it, some would say, you should too.
And that's on Carolyn Smith. that was that her name?
Say that, there, huh?
That was the other lady's name?
I don't know the bitch. I just know a white girl that looks super plain.
Carolyn Smith, let's get
look
it.
at
Shout out to me for remembering that.
That was a good one. But fucking, I was saying that shit too. Like, she was losing weight. She was doing good. And everybody was like, yo, how you do this? How you losing weight, man? Fuck is wrong with you, fat bitch? Oh, no. They won't say that. You're supposed to be a fat bitch. You're supposed to make us big girls. No. You know what that means? That means if her big ass get in the gym, that means your big ass going to have to get in the gym. Because your man is going to look, well, whoever's laying the pipe to you is going to say, well, Lizzo can do it. How come you can't? I'm saying what they want to say. A bit like Cartman, nigga, beefcake. You know what I'm saying?
it's so weird. 'Cause I don't know specifically like what they're saying. I'm gonna assume people are saying that what they've always said. You know, you big, blah 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 blah, whatever the case may be. But it's like I said, for her to when it first started, when she first burst on the scene, whatever, everybody was saying she was real big. Then she's like, okay, my nigga, y'all keep saying I'm big. I'm finna lose weight. So she's on the weight loss journey currently, and now
currently right now, nigga. I think she gave that shit up a long time ago. Jelly tells me all she does on TikTok is stuff her face.
Hey man,
and I'll be real with you right now. If I didn't know about the delivery guy part, and if the delivery shit is true, like what you said, like with the delivery man, then she probably saying, "Oh, people call me fat shit," because they know nobody's gonna fucking Like, oh, that shit was like 2 years ago, nigga.
But people still say what the fuck I'm saying. Folk be just bringing up old shit. Like I just saw this shit on Twitter a week ago, and folk just be going back to just fucking find any little fucking thing to bring you down.
Yeah,
like folks are fucking bundles.
That's what they do because everybody's out. Everybody trying to ruin somebody, man.
Like niggas
That's
want
baby on baby.
Like niggas, like they want Andy kill somebody in Walmart. Like they be trying so.
You fucking always bring that shit up. Man.
Hey, but he did though. But it's like folks always, and I guess I'm literally just doing that, what I'm about to say. Like folks always be going back to somebody's past to bring up old shit just to tear somebody fucking down. It's like, man, this it's so fucking backwards. Like as a celebrity, it's like you can't really be attached to anything you do. Like
nope.
you just fucking can't, because you can't win for fucking losing.
Well, that's why I tell you when we blow up, I know I'm gonna be good because I don't give a shit what anyone says ever.
Yeah.
So it's like,
let me see. I was kind of heartbroken to watch it live, and now here to know why she was crying. And this is the queen. It was so heartbreaking to see her crying. Blah blah blah. I don't understand why people want to just drop it there, not talking about her out of concern. They're talking about it to make her feel bad. Blah. You going, Lizzo? If she has to realize, it doesn't matter how you look. See. It doesn't matter how you look. People will still have something negative to say. You can have the ideal body to some, but some people still try to tear you down. She's human. Fuck those people. People never satisfied. Bottom out, keep moving, blah, blah, blah.
And of course it comes from a chick whose face almost fills up the AV. But that's all right, though.
You know? Y'all show your insecurities every day when it comes to celebrities. When celebrities are at their best, you try to bring them down. And when they're at their worst, you try to keep them at their worst just because you don't want to face your insecurities. Shameful. I thought it's kind of the opposite. Yeah. Well, I guess at their best, Lizzo trying to lose weight, you try to bring them down. And when they're at their worst, they gonna call her a big girl. So I guess that's kind of valid.
Yeah.
But it's like her case specifically is such a flip flop of niggas. Like first she big, okay, I'm gonna lose weight. How dare you lose weight? Stay big, stays big. You big bitch. It's like she can
stop listening to people. You know what I'm saying?
She can't.
I'm not even really mad at her about this. Her crying and shit.
Yeah, I don't care.
The part where she was like, I got to do music videos and promo shit. I'm like, bitch, come on.
Yeah,
nigga, that's if you want to be rich, you a star. Nobody told you to cut out that hole in that 4X tank top at the Laker game. We ain't forget.
Never would. Neither would.
You do shit like that. Obviously, you let them say what they want to say. You know what I'm saying? You let them feel how they want to feel.
And you react by crying on Instagram Live.
And bro, sometimes
it's rough sometimes.
We literally was doing this shit last week when was it on the podcast? Was me and you just chilling? Where she said that I didn't crush nobody, and then she jumped on the bed.
I know we talked about on the podcast when we pulled the video up.
Oh yeah, so like bitch.
Sometimes I feel like the world just don't love me back.
Craftsmanship on that bed, by the way, because that shit did not fucking budge, and that is a big ass girl.
Yeah,
and she caught air.
She said she feel like the world doesn't love her back. There are most of the time when I hear stuff about Lizzo, it is positive, like from her stands or whatever the case. Like Lizzo got a lot of fucking fans. Like I don't never like the shit. I more so got on her about her.
Nothing.
Not even gonna ask. A lot of the stuff she does is like funny antics and whatnot, but outside of that, is like the antics she does. Like okay, that was crazy, but who cares? Like. I don't know. I just feel like she getting a little bit too caught up in everything that's going on. Like I know her and Cardi B just put that song out. I ain't heard nobody say nothing about the song. I'm hearing like anytime I hear news about her, it's about her being big. And this like if that's all I see, I'm sure that's all she sees as well. But it's like she got to detach herself from this. I feel like that's the only way she's gonna make it through.
Listen, man, 5 days, 15 million views. I was going to watch the video for podcast purposes. No. Fuck that video. And I'm seeing this called Rumors. I wonder if it's the same Rumors that's on my playlist from that chick that's in the UK. That's bad as fuck.
I feel like some people, it's best. The only way for you to fucking survive. Video. I'm just have it on mute. The only way. We might get fucking body for this shit too. I got cleaned up by the fucking Jake Paul shit. Goodbye. I just feel like
is that a dick? Come on, fam.
I just don't like that Well, if you can't put yourself on the internet as I don't care what people say, blah blah blah, and then why she always crying on live when she got a song to promote? Third Eye Opens. You know, some may say calculated.
Is it what?
Trashton said why she always crying on live when she got a song to promote.
Hey,
we ain't got to go there, but that's
no, we gonna go there because she crocodile tearing. One thing a woman could do is act.
I mean, because some would say like I said, I thought it's very random for her to just be crying all of a sudden when they've always said something about her weight.
Man, that fat ass gonna be happy playing in her pool playing a flute in like 2 days. Like, she gonna wait a little bit. She gonna be in the like motherfucking Black Sheep from Dave Chappelle. I'm the black sheep. I'm the black sheep.
You know.
No, she got the money to just get liposuction. Just knock all that
easily.
Shit out. You might die on the table, but I mean, let's be real. You don't have to really put in the work.
Yeah,
And
she doesn't have to.
Them Hollywood niggas don't really be putting in the work. Drake got fake abs. That's all I'm gonna say.
You know. Let's move on to
Cups at a rose.
Stop. There you go.
Oh, so at my journeys at work, my YouTube journeys, I stumbled across a video from Abba and Preach. These two dudes that talk about shit. Well, I guess they got on like, I would say elite reaction videos because they be reacting like a mother. They be reacting like a motherfucker. And they had a video about this chick right here, Trisha Paytas. So she was saying that the legal age of consent for women should be 25 because their brains ain't developed. Can we play that part from them? You think we're gonna get? I was looking for the actual video.
Should be all right. Yeah, we should be fine. Cause she ain't nobody like.
Well, I'm talking about from them. But I don't know what the video was. Shout out to the scripts on the screen.
What the fuck? That might be on. We can go to that page. No,
Whoa!
we don't care.
It's got all the makeup on.
You know. They just react to it yesterday. Then it gotta be.
It was like 2 days ago. Yeah. Can we just play the beginning, or are they going to be like?
Yeah.
They said they don't go after small channels, but
Keemstar goes on to talk about a 20-year-old that he's currently seeing, and he's seeing a lot, according to his words. He made it clear within the first few minutes that this is not a fan. He was saying, no, a lot of people say the power play, the power position, the power manipulation, which is a huge thing onto its own when you're older, richer, and more successful. You have this power and you have the ability to control this person based on those three things, and he matches all of the criteria. Now, even if you don't match all of the criteria, Keemstar is 39, he'll be 40 next year, dating a 20-year-old. It has been scientifically proven, I have been told this time and time again, that the female mind, because he's with a female, the female mind, natural born female mind, does not fully develop until the age of 25. With males, sometimes it's up to age 30. So, obviously that's why they say you don't get married in your 20s and like make life decisions.
all right, now I'm gonna be real with you. What fucking scientist is she hanging out with? And now again, women, please put your fucking sweatsuits on right. All right, that fucking shoulder shit. We're not in the 80s no more. Put that shit on. Shit, look at her face. Wow, with you without makeup, just ghoul.
You know.
And call fucking Dean and Sam and Dean. But I was looking like this, and I was saying this, and she was saying that, and I was looking at why she was saying this. Now, I don't know who this person is. I don't really know who Keemstar is, but I do remember seeing a video from what's that big nigga name? Boogie2998, saying that those two were, oh damn, I forgot to send a link to him. Those two were beefing. They were beefing before. So obviously she's doing this. So
well, I say Keemstar is a drama nigga. Like he basically any kind of beef that YouTube niggas got, Keemstar is on the case. He's like a street journalist for YouTube.
I wonder if he's doing that Ab and Preach and Fresh Fit beef now. He might be.
I guarantee you who is. Keemstar, that nigga is built different. I think this nigga got he got dummy subs. Yeah, drama alert is his channel. How many subs nigga got?
Woo!
6. Let's just say 6.
Get rich.
Who'd you say?
Abba preaching Fresh and Fit.
Abba and Preach.
He look like he ain't posted in a minute.
A week ago.
Yeah, this shit just happened this week, so.
Oh, if it just happened this week, then
Yeah.
whatever.
But so she beefing with this nigga, right?
Mm-hmm.
They used to do the show together, right? And now she's beefing with it. And now she's saying, he's 40, he's 39, and she's 20, yada, yada, yada. Basically, she's fucking hating.
Mm-hmm.
She's hating. Women love to do that shit. And she previously said earlier in the video that she used to fuck with a guy that was 63. Well, not early in the video, but later in that video said she fucked with a guy that's 63. And right now, her husband is 43. And through the TikTok grapevine, Jelly tells me that all she does is do TikToks of her spending her husband's money and eating.
If you can't tell.
So I was looking at this crazy. So you know me, I'm at work. I ain't got shit to do.
Mm-hmm.
Brother man. I type in her name, first thing that pops up. Trisha, whatever the fuck her name is, reveals her regrets about transgender announcement. Now, this bitch said that she feels like a gay man because she likes guys. Let's go. And look at the fucking crocodile tears. But you didn't forget to put the ring light on, bitch. In her divisive video, she explains that she's the victim of a childhood bully due to the growth of facial hair. I mean, she had received male nicknames and comment that she is attracted to gay men, stating that she identifies with men better. But this wasn't the main thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Scroll down for me. Go up. This I don't know what a Vicky Vox is. So I don't see the picture. Could be a dude, could be a chick. Using gender identity clickbait is a privilege of violence and a privileged act of violence. Drag queen Vicky Vox wrote, so it's a dude. I'm not going to stand for it. I don't care what it's actually about. The headline and the photo used cannot be serious. The fuck you talking about? Violence? Violence? Like, I don't give a fuck if this bitch is dense or whatever. When you got them in that community throwing out the word violence over her being an idiot, it's not like she's fucking, hey man, I identify with gay niggas. You know what I'm saying? And she's running up on fucking lesbians and punching them in the mouth. She just saying using gender identity as clickbait is privileged act of violence. Who is she stabbing? Who's she stabbing? Who is she lighting on fire? Who's she shooting? By just being a stupid fucking dunce that wants fucking views on her page. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying this right. You okay?
I'm reading.
Okay.
I feel like we're going a little bit left talking about this, trying to keep the shit on Trisha. I don't give a fuck about no Vicky Vox.
Oh, I'm just saying that shit too. But the words that he used. But
you know how they talk.
But yeah, but still, anyway, the Trisha bitch goes, I regret the way I explained myself. I don't regret talking about it. I'm not a spokesman for transgender community. You know what I mean? I just know that I've always been transgender and I just talked about it. You gotta fucking, unless there's a dick hiding in there somewhere, if you having a male husband, I don't think that makes you transgender when you dress like a woman. I don't see any niggas that are straight having their sweatsuits hanging off their shoulder like it's the 80s.
Let me see. She went on to claim she made a mistake regarding the sensitivity of her announcement. She later revealed that she would not be undergoing gender reassignment surgery because I don't think that's for me. I don't want to dress like a boy. I just am. We don't gotta go there. You don't know me, my journey, my struggle, my transition. I've been with a gender identity therapist specialist for the past 6 months because I hated who I was since I was 3. Think before you tweet. This is more harmful than me sharing my story.
You remember what you was doing at 3 years old?
Nigga,
you remember what you was doing at 3 years old? I don't remember what the fuck I was doing at 3 years old. Bitches just be throwing out fucking just. Be throwing out ages. Since I was 2, I was walking around and I was like, damn, I want some Jordans.
See, she really got a lot of shit going on right now. Cause she beefing with somebody else that was also beefing with Keemstar. And that's why, like I said, I can't pay attention to the shit she got going on because a couple of years ago she was already involved in some shit where she promised a bunch of niggas she was gonna show up somewhere and she just didn't hold up her end of the bargain. Everybody shit on her and then she cried her way out of it.
Of course she did, because that's what they do.
She white womaned her way out of it. Like, look at all these
black too.
All these fucking news articles coming up from the past couple weeks ago. Like, this is crazy.
What did I do to Umar say? Ain't no such thing as half chocolate milk, bitch. Oh, is he wearing the fucking Keemstar? Wasn't my fault. Trisha Blaze
so
eat
much
decline for end of frenemies.
Look at how much shit she got going on in the past. Fucking, oh, that wasn't Trisha, but that was this.
Don't
bitch.
blame it on mental illness. Yeah.
I don't.
How do we go through, like, this nigga got 5 million views? How do we go through life without just stumbling on these niggas?
Because it's if it's not for us, they're not gonna show it to us.
Jelly says she's a silly bird and she needs therapy and fuck off TikTok. I gotta be the only person in this room that doesn't have TikTok.
I feel like she always beefing with somebody. Like, she's one of those that stirs the pot just to fucking stir the pot, which is why you can't give nobody like this the time of day. Cause she's saying dumb shit. I feel like we got so far away from the thing of.
Oh, well, I didn't really care about that. I just know she's stupid. Nobody believes that. You think that that face with all that makeup.
We don't gotta
look at it. It's a big bitch. Look at her. This surgery. Oh my God. Look at her.
Oh, this is her husband?
Oh yeah, he's a fucking loser. Like,
you know? She posts like hell.
Yes, she do.
He's like, hell, come to Benihana with me. No. Yeah, she said the age of consent should be 25.
Yeah, no, fuck out of here. I don't even think young girls are like. There's probably some girls that probably agree because they're idiots. They just want to agree with something that goes against niggas. But y'all wasn't saying that when y'all was 16, getting in 25-year-old cars in high school. And I'm pretty sure y'all wasn't going and just playing video games.
Where did she say this? Like,
maybe on TikTok.
People keep talking about it, but nobody's fucking. She might have said it on TikTok. Definitely not on YouTube. But this video is in fucking landscape, so there's no way she put it on TikTok. Landscape. Anyway,
I don't know how TikTok. You know what I mean?
All the videos are in portrait.
Okay.
Landscape. You have to look at everything like this.
I was on TikTok. I was on TikTok yesterday by accident, and I saw this chick with a fat ass. Not on TikTok, but it was on YouTube, and I looked up a TikTok name. Then I was on Safari, the webpage, scrolling down her videos. And I was like, yeah.
There's a lot of that. We're gonna talk about that in a second though. Yeah, raising the age of consent to 25 because she's talking about the female brain doesn't fully develop and blah blah blah. And it's like,
she's 33. She don't look like her brain is fully developed. She looks like a fucking dummy. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fucking niggas get mad. This is what she is. She's a fucking dummy. Look at this. This is the people y'all listen to. Oh my God, I'm gonna listen to Trisha. She has the fucking tea on everything. She's what I want to be. Look at that fucking shit. Look at that picture right there. Oh my God.
I want to see what folks are saying in her comments. Grossing me out that Trisha licks her fingers after she touches every cookie and pass them around. Everyone's eating the spit around her fingers.
How many dislikes this video got? Whoa, they hate this bitch.
That is a 50-50 ratio if I've ever seen one. Ratio.
Let's see what this bitch look like right there.
I wonder why.
It's like a fucking.
What does that mean? I keep seeing that a lot when people be like, get ratio. What does that mean?
You are talking to the. That's your expertise supposed to be.
Okay.
Not mine.
I gotta figure that out. I keep seeing that a lot. Like, motherfuckers will say some shit and niggas be like ratio, and then everybody gets the joke, and I don't.
Don't you hate that?
Yeah, like it just take like a one word joke that just fits, and so now like, what does that mean? Your likes or dislikes is fucking crazy.
Get ratioed means when replies to a tweet vastly outnumber the likes or retweets.
Okay.
Which means niggas a fuck about what she's doing.
Ratio.
Welcome to
Jesus Christ.
Ratio. Yeah. So let's move on. So I was on. Well, I was listening to a podcast. Oh, it doesn't matter. I was listening to a podcast, and this guy was talking about. Somebody asked him a question about the dangers of sex work, and he was. I'm gonna let this video play, and I'm gonna get into that. Fresh.
Know that I do sex work, but why do you guys have to be so creepy? Your job is literally to please them. Yeah, but they could be respectful about it. It's not a respectful job. Yeah, we should be respected though. I don't know what kind of men you think you're attracting while doing that. Should be respectful ones. When you have a picture of your butt out, what do you want them to say? Well, I don't know, like that it looks nice or something. What? Know that I do.
Okay, so he was talking about like when women do any type of sex work, it's only women only talk about the positives of doing OnlyFans and shit like that. Like, yeah, bitch, go get a bag, just racked in $10K this month, blah blah blah. I feel like women these days are so like sex positive, like anything to do with sex. Oh, I'm being liberated. I'm free. I'm loving myself. Don't ever let nobody tell you that you're a hoe and about Amber Rose slut walk type beat. We don't.
You already heard what I read about her before this podcast. Sorry, fuck that bitch.
Yeah. So
none of them ever turned out well.
Yeah. So I only really see people talk about OnlyFans and shit like that in a positive light, so that whenever I see a video like this, when somebody says anything that's even like somewhat negative against sex work, whether somebody is making a video like this, I've seen videos of women saying why they stopped doing OnlyFans and shit like that, and motherfucker would still be in the comments being like, well, that's your experience, but that don't mean you need to disparage others and put women down to talk about blah blah blah. It's like motherfuckers act like it's not a job. I don't give a fuck. Well, I don't give a fuck what you say. It's not a job. It's not a real job. You can't put that on your resume.
No, you can't.
It's not a job.
So between 2019 and 2021, I worked in internet media. Oh, yeah, what'd you do in internet media? I fucked myself with a dildo. It don't work like that, bitch.
It's not. So she put.
He might be intrigued. He might hire you to try to smash, but once you don't let him smash, he's definitely gonna fire you. But then you got a loss on your hands. You get back anyway. So I guess it's a win-win.
So she put this video out. First comment: if victim blaming was a person, you know. Let me see. Honestly, it's like a doctor complaining that all his patients are sick. Same energy as people who leave their trash on the floor because it's the janitor's job to do it. Everyone deserves respect. This is embarrassing and so misogynistic. See, someone said she calling these girls out and they getting mad. Let's see. This is like saying customer service employees deserve to be yelled at just because they work customer service. Jobs are for money, not trauma. It's not a fucking job.
Definitely not a job.
It's not a fucking job.
But it's because it's pretty much it's kind of a matriarchal society.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody's nurtured. So you think about it like this, like Bria Backwoods. She will post a video of her getting blasted in the face. Like niggas, then she'll retweet niggas, be like, yo, this bitch is a hoe. Mm-hmm. And she'd be like, you fuck you. You know, I'm a person too and shit like that. I'm like, what would you expect? What do you expect? You know what I mean? Niggas are simps, but not everybody. And some niggas, but that's, you know, that's like, you know what you're doing. You can't, you know what I mean? It's just.
This is fueled and dangerously hateful.
This is what I mean. How is it dangerously hateful?
This is thanks for contributing to violence against marginalized groups. Good job.
They love that. They love that fucking word marginalized. Everybody's marginalized. You gotta understand. Nah. Bitch, please. You know what I'm saying? You a hoe.
Wrong. They deserve respect. They do God's work, and it's a respectful job.
That's definitely a troll.
Gotta be.
That's definitely a troll.
Gotta be. See, she comments, nowhere in the video did I say anyone deserved to be abused. How did you twist it so badly?
Because that's what they do to fit their narrative. Because, you know, when they look in the mirror and when they get that hot washcloth and they wiping that cum off their face, they're trying to say, am I still a person? And you know you are still a person, but you're a whore. Let's get it. You're a whore. It doesn't take no kind of work to get drilled out by multiple niggas that pay. That's no kind of work. You're just a prostitute on another level. You know what I'm saying? It's hookers and it's bitches on OnlyFans. It's a level. Like if I was to take a level, you know, one of those things that got the little bubble in it, and I was to put it on the line of hookers and bitches that get fucked on OnlyFans, that shit would be leveled because it's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like, because you ate in the street, you know what I mean? I guess it's okay. Fuck out of here, bitch.
The job is placing a dollar amount on consent. Saying sex workers' job is to please men justifies abuse towards them. Hope the temporary clout was worth it. Waiters, athletes, entertainers, service workers, their job is to please them. They still deserve respect.
Well, I don't think a waiter and I don't think we're going to Olive Garden and getting handies under the table. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I'm going to Dave and Buster's, and then when a person comes up and asks me for help, they give me $20 worth of tokens and then gets on her knees and starts giving me head in front of the whole Dave and Buster's. It's not the same thing. Stop trying to make shit the same thing. You're not an athlete. I mean, well, some of the shit y'all bitches be doing is impressive, but you're still not an athlete. You know what I'm saying? You're a whore. You know what I'm saying? That's all right. The Bible had whores, but you know, this is the time when y'all could come out the woodworks, y'all can eke out because everybody is everything. IG is fucking putting pronouns and profiles now and shit like that. Mm-hmm. Everybody can be everything. You know what I mean? Even a white man in London, even though he got backlash for it, can be a K-pop star. And he wanted to be a K-pop star since he was 23. So all his life. The world let these niggas get out of control. And niggas like me, niggas like you, like niggas that look at shit and they go like this, we're deemed the enemy.
I feel like this, right? When it comes to sex work, whatever the case may be, OnlyFans, whatever, they say it's the world's oldest profession, right? I say that prostitutes or whatever has always had a negative stigma attached to it. Always. And people will look at a prostitute about the same as a homeless person. Get the fuck away from me. If a dead prostitute and a dead homeless person show up, they're going to get treated with about the same respect. She's a hoe. She won't be missed. Right? Motherfuckers know this. They act like they don't, but motherfuckers know that prostitutes and whatnot do not have never been treated with respect because, and I'm not saying it's their fault. I'm just saying that the type of niggas that do shit like this, you're not gonna attract a nigga it's such a degenerate type of thing. You're only gonna attract degenerate niggas. And it's like, if you know you're only attracting degenerate niggas, when a degenerate nigga acts like a degenerate, you kind of can't be mad at it.
Exactly.
Because that nigga's paying your fucking bills.
Yeah.
How can you be mad at the creep niggas that for doing creep shit when they're the only niggas that's gonna do this?
And that's from where you're willing to sink to get paid. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're willing to sink to get paid because you don't want to do nothing regular or normal or conservative. And I understand that.
We get it. Like anytime we've seen a story about somebody on OnlyFans, we've only advocated for motherfuckers do this. Just get your bag.
Yeah.
We don't care. But when shit like this happens and it's like, I feel like sex work is being over glorified and they don't ever want to address any of the negativity that comes with being sex work. It's like they're trying to change the stigma of sex work while ignoring all the bad shit about it.
Yes.
And you can't just fucking do that. That's just like saying a nigga trying to act like racism don't exist. Like, we know as long as it's blacks and whites, somebody gonna pass this shit down to somebody. Racism is always gonna fucking be here. Just like the same way that prostitution or sex work is always gonna be looked at as a negative type thing. The only thing you can do is just go about your fucking business and shut up.
With these influx of simps that we have in this society right now, you never know, man. The tide may turn in this matriarchal society, and they may see it as empowering. Like, I don't know what's empowering about being a whore for money, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? A bitch can walk down the street, pull her titties out, and women will be like, oh, yeah, I go to fucking 10th Avenue and I pull my dick out, I'm getting arrested. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, I'm trying to be empowered. And you go empower your ass to the jail cell. Right street here I come.
I just don't like shit like this. Anytime anybody or like a woman that is just talking about it, or a woman that has done the shit, has actually walked down that path and be like, yo, this shit is not as fire as motherfuckers keep making it out to be, and trying to educate other women on making sure you got your ducks in a row before you do this shit. Motherfuckers be trying to get them out of here too. And it's like, y'all ain't even did the legwork. This motherfucker did this shit for like 6 months to a year and been like, yo, this shit is not all that. And trying to be like, yo, you might want to like think about this before you do it. No, let the motherfuckers do whatever they feel is appropriate with their life and blah, blah, blah. Ain't nobody saying that. Like, motherfucker just saying like, be prepared for negativity.
Also, I mean, but you know, everybody wants everything to be positive. Nobody wants bad feedback. And I'm going to say this anyway. Y'all niggas need to realize that the OnlyFans shit is drying up. How many posts have y'all seen in the past 5 months of niggas being in the top 0.5%? Niggas is going outside no more. They don't give a fuck about this shit. When you stuck in a house, you know what I'm saying? They like, when you stuck in a house, you know, you gonna buy, like, you getting them checks. When them checks start drying up, nobody give a fuck about that shit no more. Or you going outside and you getting actual buns, nobody give a fuck about that shit. Nobody give a fuck about this bitch doing what. You know what I mean? You know what's funny? I know you know who Miss B Nasty is.
I mean, you only talk about her every other day.
Yeah. So my cousin, well, I haven't said anything about her in like a month.
You know, I ain't been here.
But my cousin, I don't know if I told y'all this, but my cousin and his friends, they love Miss B Nasty. And I ruined her for them.
The one thing you always say?
What? Did she have shit in her mouth? Oh yeah, and I showed her her scat video. And that they're because they was talking about she's the GOAT. I was like, come on, y'all niggas gotta chill.
Yeah.
Let's get out of control. You know how I get with shit like that. It was like, nah, man, you just a hater. I was like, oh yeah, bet she's the GOAT. All right, look at it. It's like, oh nigga. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's just like
middle.
Like I see shit like this. OnlyFans aims to move away from adult content and become more mainstream. It's currently looking for billions of dollars to do so. A popular adult platform during a pandemic, OnlyFans, it had become one of the few companies that have continued to make millions as people around the world have been quarantined and used as a way to make money. This can change very quickly. According to a recent report, they aim to move away from adult content altogether to become more mainstream, but to do so, the company looks for billions of dollars. I don't care about all this other shit. OnlyFans is starting to phase out because niggas ain't forced to be at home no more, and niggas is outside. So now what are y'all gonna do? When the well dries, now what are you gonna do? You can do all that this sex positive shit all you want to, but at this point, what would I pay somebody for to see it when I pay somebody to go get it? IRL, you know?
That's also facts. What they're gonna do is at the OnlyFans goes away, they're gonna start putting a dollar price on meetups. And then after that, if you dried up, like, you know, like, fuck about you no more. Like I don't understand how niggas is still flying bread backwards out. I don't understand how y'all niggas is rich and y'all paying. Nigga, you can bag these bitches easy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like,
come on, man.
Like,
you gotta do better, kings.
Yeah, I just don't like that they be like, yo, this is a respectful job and I should be treated with respect. No one is saying that you shouldn't be.
I'm saying that.
I'm just saying when you don't, you know what comes with that lifestyle. And stop acting like you don't fucking know what comes with that lifestyle. Stop acting like you can go anywhere and say you can tell your mom I'm doing OnlyFans and she gonna look at you like, oh, I'm so proud of you, baby girl. No, she's gonna be like, what the fuck are you doing with your life? You might get disowned.
And you know they blowing through that fucking money too.
Yeah.
They look at that shit they're not looking at shit from a long term. all their expensive lifestyles, the condos in Miami, the flying around the world, showing everybody that they better than them. I got this bag off sucking dick. You know what I mean? So it's like it's going to run out, and then what's their fallback going to be? They're going to try to fall back. They're going to try to pull a Brittany Renner. But now niggas see that she fucked it up for everybody because now niggas are going to be hip. Okay, I'm not doing that shit. Even though Brittany Renner finessed the shit out that young man, but you should have known better. Don't anybody that hangs out with Tiana Trump, you shouldn't be trying to marry. Come on, man. Tiana Trump just fucked a virgin. Did you see that shit? He was on a show and he was like, I'm a virgin. She was like, you a virgin? All right, yo, take my number. We're going to get this popping. You a virgin for real? Like, it really matters. You was going to fuck the kid anyway. Come on, girl. But yeah, so she going to, either she fucked him or she's about to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's just like.
And the fucking white boy in the video, oh, snap. I just linked up so-and-so with Tiana Trump. Me and Bray could bag Tiana Trump. I'm not saying that we can't bag bitches, but it's easy. She's a hoe.
Yeah.
She's a super hoe. And her OnlyFans is like $59 a month.
You know? But it's like
that shit.
Nigga finna hit Reddit.
I need to be checking if I know more. Unless it's on Twitter and I'll see it pass.
Yeah, it's like stuff like this is like, I don't like that they try to they want sex work to be a regular job so bad, but it's just not, and it never will be. And then motherfuckers just need to accept that shit. Like, you can't advocate for something that is just, if you can't go somewhere and then tell somebody what you do without them looking at you crazy. And some would say, oh, that's society's fault and blah, blah, blah. It's like, fam, that shit is not okay. Like, if you can't even tell your own mama what you do, mama ain't society.
I'm going to be real. All the fucking women out here that are saying that, sex work is work too, blah, 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 blah. Taking up for these bitches. Ask yourself this question. Would you want your daughter to do that?
Yeah, the one video I saw about the chick who quit, she said she wanted to be a positive role model for her daughter, and she can't be if she got herself fucking getting her back blown out on the internet.
Now, if they find it in your phone, it's one thing. But if the friends at school can Google it, see that shit.
And give other kids ammunition, like, yeah. Like, you can basically never say anything about anybody. Yeah, nigga, I got your mom getting her back blown out right here on my phone. Shut up. Don't talk to me. Your mom's a hoe. Imagine what that'll do to somebody's fucking self-esteem. You know, you fucking your kid shit up. And it's like I said, no one thinks about shit like that. Like, motherfuckers just so like I said, everybody wants everything to be so positive. It's let's be positive, let's get a bag, let's blah, blah, blah. Without anybody ever thinking about any of the negative shit that comes with it. Like, motherfuckers really be targeting like sex workers. Like the shit with like Unseen and shit like that. Like, even though they were crackheads, they were still like on some hoe type shit. And it's like, ain't nobody finna, I'm not listening to you fucking hoe.
They definitely didn't listen to him. You remember the bitch came to the station, nigga tried to kill me. Put your crackhead ass up out of here, bitch.
Yeah, but it's, whoa.
They didn't even do a vaginal swab. What, did they do a vaginal swab?
I don't think so. But yeah, it's just like some like men that, like I said, the men that engage in this type of shit is already degenerates. And specifically on prostitution, like not outside of OnlyFans, like when a man pays for your time, motherfuckers can get the shit wrapped in their head that I own you for this next 90 minutes or however long the case may be. And anybody with that type of mindset, oh, I'm a smash and I'm gonna probably just beat the shit out of you while I'm here because I don't have anybody to take this shit on in my real life. Because that's degenerate behavior.
Yeah, man. Ain't nobody
like I said, not that, and once not saying that shit like that is okay, because it is not. But you have to know that the type of men that's paying for shit like this probably not that okay in the head, and you need to be fucking okay. You need to be ready in case shit goes left.
Yep.
That's all. Keep a blicky on you or a taser or something. But shit like that, that is a real life fucking thing. Wasn't Jack the Ripper just going around slaughtering hoes, or was it just women in general?
Slaughtering hoes, prostitutes,
shit like that. Like, motherfuckers.
I think one of them gave him syphilis or herpes or some shit like that.
It mixed.
And
fucking
he was
murderer.
like, "Oh nah, revenge time."
Yeah, but it's legit. Motherfuckers like make it their MO specifically to target fucking streetwalkers. I remember I was looking at one show on fucking Netflix and it was like, I think I Am a Murderer or something like that. And it was like a guy was talking about him going to prison for killing like 14 prostitutes or something, because he said his sister was a part of that life and he didn't want her to be a part of that life, but somebody was kept coercing her to get in that life, and his sister got fucked up or something. So this nigga like, oh, any prostitute I see, hey, I'm trying to have a good time, blah, blah, blah. He's picking prostitutes up and murdering them just for being a prostitute. Like, that shit is it's danger involved in doing this shit.
This shit that I listened to on YouTube where this guy called into the Howard Stern show talking about he killed like mad bitches over the years since he was 16. You heard that?
Yeah, she was crazy.
He said that he targeted prostitutes because it's easier.
Yeah, because as long as you got money, then they gonna oblige.
Oh, he got money.
Yeah, and now your throat's cut.
Like we was watching Hobo with a Shotgun yesterday. This really doesn't have anything to do with it, but like the bitch that was a hooker, it's like, yeah, what do you want? It's like, yo, I want that special. I'm gonna make you love me, bitch. It's like, open them legs up for this money. She was like, try to get in the car and shit, because she knew.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, get your bread. Your hook.
Yeah, this is like it's actual fucking danger involved in this shit, and nobody talks about this shit. And when you do, you're misogynistic, you're a bigot, and blah blah blah. And it's like, fam, like that shit is real. Like, it has a negative stigma attached to it because of shit that happens in everyday fucking life that is negative. Everything is not just so fucking positive. You can be body positive, sex positive. I love myself, I'm being free, blah blah blah. But at the same time, you could end up on fucking Channel 5 News with your head chopped off in the ditch somewhere. Easily. And motherfuckers need to be wary of that shit. So if somebody wants to warn somebody about going into that lifestyle because of the shit that comes with it, shut the fuck up and let niggas say what they need to say, because that shit needs to be heard. Anyways.
Oh, gang, nigga.
Moving on. What else we got here? Oh boy. Okay, all this shit is this is your topic.
All right, so I listened to this this YouTube channel at work. I'm not gonna say what it is. I listen to this YouTube channel. You know, sometimes I listen to it just to hear a perspective on things. And one of the things that this gentleman said was, since 1940, there has been 45 million abortions.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, man, the fuck out of here, man. Nigga, you talking that bullshit. No way that could be right. So when I got home, I sat in the driveway, went fit out the car, and I said to myself, let me look this shit up. Because it was on my mind the whole ride home. It was on my mind the whole ride home. Because of the shit that he was saying, he was trying to make a point. I'm not going to talk about that point is. I'm not going to say I necessarily agree with it. But I see where he was going with it. And after I looked up the stats, bro. But anyway, so in the fiscal year of...
Is that one of these?
Yeah, it's one of these.
Let's find it.
Is that one? No, it's not. That's the money. There, down. In the fiscal year of 2018, there were, reported by the way, a total of 619,591 abortions for the fiscal year of 2018. One fucking year. Rey Mysterio of abortions over here. You know what I'm saying? Only wrestling niggas gonna get that joke. But like 48 reported areas.
You know?
Now think about it, that's reported.
Mm-hmm.
Reported. So I got to dive in a little deeper.
Mm-hmm.
So I looked up. I think this is the first one. The first one. And I go, man, it gotta be mostly black people, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then I thought the same thing because of how, you know, they say Planned Parenthood was put in black neighborhoods to get black women to kill their babies so they can slow down the growth of the black race.
That's also true. But it's also that. But there's another thing happened. The shit is mostly white women.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I put that in the chat. I said, that's what Brett said earlier before the podcast started.
Yeah.
I put in the chat and Theo said, it's the white people that's trying to tell you what to do, yet they be doing that shit on the low and be going on with their lives like nothing happened.
Yeah.
Like I said, bro, I had a chick who was on this internet shit. She used to eat food and lingerie. The bitch made a bag of that shit. You know what I mean? I felt like I told you about her a long time ago. She made a bag of that shit. She got abortion because she didn't want to fuck her body up. Oh. She didn't want to fuck her body up. She got abortion because she didn't want to fuck her body up. And I remember that. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's fucked up, but whatever. You know what I mean? But do you think about all these shits, or especially in these pro-choice, what do you call it? The Republicans call that shit when they, not pro-choice, but they don't want you to get the abortions? Pro-life. There it is. Pro-life. Those be the fucking highest places where niggas are bodying babies.
I definitely feel like, in any regard, whether they carry the baby all the way to term or whatever, they're just like, we talked about that case of that white woman that had the baby and buried the motherfucker in the backyard and then acted like the shit didn't exist and went to court crying. Everybody like, oh, well, she didn't know any better, blah, blah, blah. It's like, fam, like, golly, you could have.
She got off too.
Could have mixed them.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of options. Let's go down to the stat sheet of the number one case of white women, right? I say District of Columbia. In Vermont, 90% white women, 2% black. God, blacks are what was. How many?
Not that many black people in Vermont.
Yeah. West Virginia, 88%.
Montana.
Well, okay, let's base it off blacks. I hate to say it like that. That sounds awful. Mississippi will lead the charge. Alabama leading the charge.
I can understand those two.
Yep. District of Columbia. How many white people over there?
Yeah.
Michigan, kind of close.
Well, District of Columbia is where Washington D.C. But the people that work at Washington D.C. they don't live in District of Columbia. So it's fucking like anything outside of like the White House and shit like that. Fucking ghetto.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Let's see. Tennessee, North Carolina, Missouri, Virginia, Arkansas, Delaware. And this is where the whites start to take over. So that's 10 states.
Yeah.
And then the rest.
Georgia didn't report, by the way.
Okay. So a lot of not reports.
Yeah.
A lot. The fuck? It is 30 reported, and then there's 20 states unaccounted for.
Yeah. That's
a lot of not.
Like, so it's saying that clearly, number one, 619,000 abortions. Now, I will say this. I will be generous and give 80,000 had to be, maybe like I would say this shit. Like if I had a girl, a daughter, and she was 10 and some fuckery happened.
Yeah.
And she got that baby's gone. We're not doing this.
Yeah.
The baby's, she's not about to be 20 with a 10-year-old.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? We're not doing that. So that baby's out of here. So I'll give 80,000 to unforeseen circumstances, abortions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But Georgia didn't report. That is interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah. Georgia was like, fuck that noise. You ain't finna mix us up. But I would say that shit was crazy. But I got to digging again.
Mm-hmm.
To see shit. Because now, in my mind, I'm like this. When I see this chart, I'm still on my... They're trying to kill off the the black males, black race. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I get to looking. Go to the Planned Parenthood fact sheet. Scroll down, sir. Where is this shit at? Tell me when you see $510 million.
510 million.
Go up. I think it's up.
110, 618, 1.7. It ain't that long.
Nah, it's somewhere here.
Let's just do this. Where is find? Right.
There it is. So
go to the first sentence. We're crazy.
They should have put it in bold because
they should have.
$510 million came from private contributions to Planned Parenthood in 2019, 2020. Private contributions down 14%. Now, I was asking myself, who the fuck is giving this money to fucking kill babies? Like, I mean, I understand. Like, some bitches, I know a chick that had like 3 abortions.
Mm-hmm.
And one reason was, I get it. You know what I mean? The only reason why she didn't kill her other kid is because COVID happened and she couldn't get to the doctor. And then when she saw the sonogram, the shit had like hands.
Yeah.
It's like, geez, you are the angel of death. But then again, that's light work to what the rest of the fucking world is doing. There he is. He's like, that's light work. The rest of not the fucking world. The U.S. The U.S. This is not the world. 619,000. You know what I mean?
This is a lot. Planned Parenthood reported $1.6 billion in income and over $2 billion in net assets.
$1.7 million per day, an annual increase of 1.3 the previous year to make up 38% of Planned. Who is giving these niggas all this money, fam?
Planned Parenthood's taxpayer funding has increased by nearly 27% since 2010.
You know what
That's
my biggest
taxpayers.
You know
money.
what one of my biggest fears is?
What's up?
Getting in my car, turning on the ignition, and the car blowing up because somebody tried to kill me. I feel like me trying to that's why I kind of stopped.
Oh, you think looking too deep into this?
Yeah, it's like, oh, insignificant black man. So go kill his big ass in the street.
I mean, this one long. This shit's on the internet. Somebody got to live to tell the story.
Yeah, motherfucking But anyway, so I see this shit and I got the one in mind. This is now I can't go to sleep because now I've been sitting in the car for 45 minutes looking at this shit, and then I found that PDF.
Jelly ass, are you pro-choice or pro-life?
I'm pro whatever the fuck y'all want to do, but I'm gonna be real with you. 69,000 fucking kids is a lot.
600.
Oh, that's what I'm sorry. 619. Booyaka, booyaka.
Yeah.
619,000 kids is a lot. But I'm usually just.
I would say I'm pro-choice because at the end of the day, it's on you. Like, because I see stories about the dudes wanting a choice into what matters over the baby's life or whatever. But it's like, I mean, whether let's just say that scenario, woman gets pregnant, she don't want the baby, dude wants the baby. I feel like in that scenario specifically, there need to be something in place where, okay, as soon as the baby is born, the woman can sign, if you want this baby, my nigga, as soon as that baby's born, I'm signing all the rights over to you. I don't want shit to do with this child without it, whatever. But at the same time, she still got to go through the shit that's happening to her body and all that shit to even give this nigga the baby in the first place. And if she don't even want the baby, why should she have to go through all that shit in the first place?
I mean, well, we live in a society where, it pretty much let the woman do whatever the fuck she wants to do anyway. But look at here. Planned Parenthood, 354,000 abortions that they did out of the 619,000. They did 354,000. They didn't do them all. They did 354,000. That means 354. Well, I'm not going to say. A couple of people probably came in there 2 or 3 times.
Golly. I said the number of patients, 2.4 million, remained constant from the previous report while the number of abortions increased. So they said the number of patients stayed the same while the number of abortions went up.
What I just said, they came in there 2 or 3 times. But I go like this. My thing on abortion is if you can do whatever the fuck you want. Everybody's their own person, whatever. But seeing these numbers kind of jarred me a little bit, and then I kind of
when you in the grand scheme, you start putting
numbers on shit.
Abortion in 2018-19, abortions made up 96.4% of Planned Parenthood resolution services, while prenatal services, miscarriage care, and adoption referral only reported for 2.3, 0.6, and 0.7% respectively. So all the shit about prenatal, before you have the baby, miscarriage care, and adoption only accounted for fucking 3%.
So that means
Planned Parenthood.
so that I look at it like this: like when you don't see the numbers, if I was to go to you and say, "Brad, how many abortions do you think happen a year?"
I would have gave you like 50,000, maybe.
I would have said 35.
Like six figures wouldn't have popped in my head.
Not
even close.
High 6 figures. High 6 figures.
Over the halfway mark to 7.
But then you watch the numbers, motherfucker, the black people in there fucking in abortions and shit, but the numbers say different. But we're gonna show those in a minute. But I say this. I look at pregnancy of 2 things. If you would have nigga you in a one night stand and the motherfucker you get pregnant off a one night stand, nigga be like, I want nothing to do with this, you and this baby bitch. And you have that kid, I don't think that is fair. And you try to get the nigga jammed up. He told you that he didn't want nothing to do with the kid. You had the kid anyway. It's kind of, someone say, it sounds fucked up to say, but someone say selfish.
I mean, it's shit like that is such a slippery slope on both sides. Like I said, if the dude wants it and the woman don't, the woman still got
Yeah, she can get it up out of here. Like, he don't have no choice in that matter.
Yeah.
But then he doesn't have a choice if she was. He's kind of assed out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Either way. But I also say, man, you do what you want. You want to vacuum babies? That's up to you. You know what I mean? I remember when I woke up to a text message and it said the baby's dead. This girl that got an abortion, not my kid, but like this girl that got an abortion. I said, fucked up, yo. Somebody didn't want to wake up to 8 o'clock, but I feel you. You know what I mean? But like, that's crazy. But go to the PDF.
I just want to say real quick, for every adoption, Planned Parenthood performed 133 abortions.
Good fucking Lord. When you see actual, and this is from Planned Parenthood site. This is not from a site trying to like put them in a bad light. This is from Planned Parenthood's site.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy.
A lot of this shit. Parental services are down 79% from their peak in 2009. Contraceptive services are down 30%. Unique patients have dropped by 600,000, a 20% decline. So that literally means that prenatal services are down 79% from their peak. So that means people ain't worried about getting prepared to have a baby. Contraceptive services, people ain't worried about wearing condoms, birth control, all the other shit. Unique patients have dropped. So that means it's the same motherfuckers that keep going to get abortions. And like shit like that is like, I feel like there's so much stuff that can be done to prevent a baby that it's almost like outside of the unforeseen circumstances, criminal activity.
Oh, no, definitely. I'm 100% get that baby out of there.
Yeah.
If a nigga violates you and you get pregnant from it.
Yeah.
Motherfucking like niggas in Alabama say, well, it's an act of God.
Yeah. Like niggas like that. And they like even the perpetrator still has rights and can force.
Disgusting.
Yeah, and
that's disgusting.
Yeah, and can literally force her to bring the baby to see him in prison.
That's when the courts get like fucked.
Yeah.
Like, well, it's the law. Listen, dog. Sometimes that shit don't work like that. But you know what I mean? I'm telling you right now.
I get it too, Jelly. Because that's when you put a number to it, it's kind of staggering. Yeah. The amount of stuff.
I'm gonna say it just like this. Like a video that a good friend posted. Oh, that baby could have been the one that cured like a disease. I guess we'll never know. Cause it's getting the fuck up out of here. I'm not having no fucking rape baby in my house, man. You can kiss my ass. I'm not having a fucking rape baby in my house. You're nuts. You're fucking nuts.
And that's a lot to deal with, because now that child is a constant reminder of what happened to you. Anybody trying to relive that and think about that every day, and you grow to resent the child because it's here under circumstances you didn't even want to happen. But yeah, that's like I said, looking at the numbers, it's like, golly, folks is dropping babies left and right. Is that what's this?
Oh,
which one?
That's this is from 1990 to 2006, and how many people got abortions and the number of white, black, and other.
Let me see. 1990. Where's the white? Oh, here we go. White women in 1990, 48,000. Black women, 7,000. Oh my! It's not even
fucking close.
It's not even close. Look at all these numbers consistently from 1990 to 2006. White women, 48,000 and up. Black women haven't even cracked 10,000.
Nope. That's from 1990 to 2006. And that was when they was saying, hey, all the bitches in the hood. No. White women just murdering babies. Just at a clip. Jesus Christ.
It's a lot of fucking
Jesus Christ.
A lot of fucking
murdering babies.
A lot of fucking
murdering babies. From 1990, constant numbers.
Very consistent. Very consistent.
But then again, that's why you have a bunch of people in poverty too, because you gotta look at it like this. People in poverty, they having a million kids. But then again, that's a conversation for another thing. But that's the black woman. I'm not gonna go there.
Yeah, we ain't got it.
That's white women getting that motherfucking baby up out of there.
Yeah.
Ain't no fucking oops baby over here. Oops, vacuum this nigga out my pussy.
That's a lot of. Like you said, it's all white people are the ones that's always so pro whatever, or trying to rally and do all this other shit. Like, you need to talk to your own people. Like,
get them motherfucking babies up out of here, fam.
Yeah,
can't tell them shit.
Yeah,
15 to 44, by the way.
Yeah, it's a lot of fucking babies. And what's this?
It is this is what I took a screenshot of.
Oh, okay. Yeah, total 619
from 49 reporting areas.
In 2018, women in their 20s accounted for more than half of the abortions. Golly,
I wonder why that. Oh, yeah. Remember, you gotta take your journey, queen. You gotta live your life, girl. You gotta be free. Empowerment. Power that ass right into Planned Parenthood.
During 2009 to 2018, so 10 years, 20 to 24 and 25 to 29 accounted for the higher percentage of abortions. 2018, they accounted for 28.3 and 29.4, respectively, and had the highest abortion rates. 2018, approximately 3/4 of abortions were performed at 9 weeks. That's a lot. Golly, this shit long as hell. Oh,
These are the numbers.
It's a fucking lot. That's a lot of aborted fetuses. And like I said, it's just like most things when you don't think about it, this is like
whatever.
Who cares? You say, 600,000 babies in 1 year?
It's a lot. 45 million between 1940 and now. That video was in 2018. So
they got to be about 47, 48 by now.
Lockdown happened? How many oops? Well, that was one oops baby that couldn't get aborted.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's
Your chick get pregnant. She says she wants to get up out of here. What are you saying?
I can't stop you. I can't. I can, but I wouldn't do that to her. If she don't want it, then
You don't feel bad
for what?
The kid that you could have had.
It wouldn't be a kid yet.
Oh, you look at it like that. I'm talking about like potential kid you could have had. Could have been a slice of bread. Your own slice of bread.
There's always later.
Unless the abortion fucks up her insides, and then she can't have babies, which actually happens.
Oh, yeah, but cross that bridge when we get there. Something like that is like there's a lot of options, shit like that. Or I feel like she might want to go down the adoption route. Like,
yuck.
Exactly.
Don't bring no fun. I've seen too many horror movies that adopt a kid. I'm not gonna. I know that works of fiction, but I don't give a shit. Kiss my ass.
Yeah, I
you heard about that fucking kid? We talked about that shit. Brett's almost out. We about to end this shit quick. But
I'm here.
Are you good?
Yeah.
Okay. Remember the kid that tried to burn his parents alive, and they tried to get him out of. Fuck that kid.
Yeah, I feel like
you are not my kid no more after that.
I go down the route of I don't know how she would feel about maybe doing I don't even know how I would feel about doing the surrogate mother type shit. I don't know.
That's whatever, because it's still your fucking.
Hey, it's mine, but I don't know how she would feel because that'd be the same thing of like.
But girls always in their fucking early 20s always talking that fucking I don't know my body and that this shit. When she get a little further down the road, she's gonna be like, she'll look at you and be like, yeah, go ahead and fill me up with that yeast.
Yeah.
Bread puns, not STD puns.
Facts. No infection right here. Make sure you go get tested. Yeah. But it's I feel like this conversation is I get both sides. Like people saying like, yeah, you shouldn't do this or shouldn't do that. Like after seeing the numbers, like Jelly said, I understand why the pro-lifers.
Nigga, I was in the car like, nigga, that's a lot.
I get it. Now, I not to say that I necessarily take your side, but I get it. Like that's one thing that people don't do either. This is kind of off topic, but like just understanding where niggas are coming from. I don't agree, but I get it.
Your favorite person?
I hope it's not that suit because that looks fucking.
No, it's definitely gonna be that suit. You don't watch
So-
movies anyways. He'd be all right.
Yeah, but yeah, it's like this conversation in general is such a is such a it can go one way or the other. Because with most things, like when you throw data and facts into statistics and shit like that, it's kind of hard to argue against. Like I feel like that's why motherfuckers really to get off topic, like motherfuckers be hating on Kevin Samuels so much. Cause that motherfucker gonna throw a fact at you. He gonna hit you with a stat.
Well, that's what fucking white people do also to try to make it look like fucking black people are criminals. But if you have a fucking
what's it the 1350 rule or something like that? Like 13% of the population accounts for 50% of the crime or whatever that shit they say is.
Come on, fam.
And then I seen somebody debunk that shit too. They were saying like, yeah, the thing that says like 50% of motherfuckers that are arrested, but not motherfuckers that are convicted. Like that's the difference.
You know what? Another thing, all this shows me, it shows that I mean, I already knew this, but white people are full of shit because they're you. And you know, we were both victim of it because I asked you, who do you think leads an abortion? And I was sitting in the car, like, man, motherfucking nigga by so much though. And then you look at the welfare stats by so much though. Like you would think that these motherfuckers is all middle class. No,
and you don't think about shit like that because it's a lot. And then cause every day we always see. Yeah, we don't need to shit no more. Like we always see. I'm sure all of us have seen like. It's like we always forget about trailer trash, country bumpkin ass, redneck ass. Like all these motherfuckers is that's the version of ghetto for white people.
Facts.
That's white ghetto, and there's a lot of the motherfuckers that exist. And we don't pay the motherfuckers no mind,
no attention.
Like we like, that's a redneck, but it ain't that many of them. And then when you look at shit like this, like I'm sure that's all happening by redneck country bumpkin trash ass niggas.
Paul got me pregnant again. I got to get rid of my child.
Yeah, but it's like, and that's all you see in the media. It's just like, the black. Yeah, the black thugs that's doing this and going into the abortion. But you look over there and it's all motherfucker with 6 teeth in their head is meth addicts. That's all up in Planned Parenthood doing all this other
crazy
shit.
But it shows you the hypocrisy of America because remember back in the well, you don't remember back in the day because you were a child. But back in the day when niggas was on crack, niggas went to fucking jail for 20 years for being a fucking crackhead. Now nigga on meth, we gotta take this thing to clean, man. We gotta clean him up. Heroin, we gotta clean him up.
Yeah,
something he's addicted. He's addicted. If you gonna do that shit now, all these motherfuckers you got in the poke for shit that y'all used to for nigga. Oh, you motherfucking crackhead, fucking crackety crack. All this shit, put niggas in jail for fucking life for crack and shit. And you got these other motherfuckers in, you know what I'm saying? You got these other motherfuckers in goddamn, it don't make sense. But you saw the hypocrisy of America. This is what we really need.
So I feel like I don't know what you're about to say, but no. Somebody was doing a video on that was talking about how like crack versus cocaine. It was like they put crack in the black community and they punishing niggas real bad because black people is really the only ones rocking with crack and cocaine is a white drug. So because it's mostly white people doing cocaine, like the punishment for cocaine is a lot less severe than crack. I said
we said it, I think me and you were talking, and motherfuckers be in jail less time being a pedophile, fucking kids, than a nigga with weed.
We were talking about fucking Chris Chan. Like, that motherfucker's getting like 12 years and niggas doing 20 for weed.
Weed!
Just for having it on you. Like, anybody... That's a whole different conversation to get into, but... Like I said, the hypocrisy and shit like that. Just like when I was looking at the fucking that Malice in the Palace doc on Netflix, and then as soon as fucking Jermaine O'Neal and all them niggas fuck them fans up, the first thing they want to say is all I saw was white newscasters, the thugs doing this, down the third. Yo, is the NBA becoming a hip hop fucking organization? Like for one, it's so easy to like read between the lines of like when y'all niggas just say you racist, my nigga. Like when niggas say hip hop, you mean niggas. When niggas say urban, you mean niggas. When niggas say street, you mean niggas. And and that's all I see.
The nigga that started the brawl basically was paraded around on talk shows. This nigga was a criminal. A warrant out for him on talk shows. Talking about How'd you feel? You must have felt good when you stepped to the side and Ron Artest punched the other guy. Nick.
We ain't got to go. Y'all watch Malice in the Palace. I was just gonna say that.
Fire doc. And Fred don't even watch basketball.
Jermaine O'Neal, he brought up an excellent point. How the fuck are y'all gonna come at us and say the NBA is an organization full of thugs because we have one incident when motherfuckers that play hockey, mostly whites, have been beating the fuck out of each other for decades, and that's just a fucking fact.
It just is what it is in hockey. It's been tradition.
But let this shit happen in NBA now. All of a sudden, motherfuckers like, oh, y'all gotta have more respect in class. Like hockey players aren't professional athletes that should be held to the same standard.
I'm gonna tell you something. Something happened in hockey a couple years ago where this black guy was beating the shit out of, like, he was getting into a lot of fights, and they were talking about outlawing fighting in hockey.
See, it's they so quick to spin shit into.
And y'all, if anybody knows me, knows I don't give a shit about any of that.
Yeah,
any colors. I just live my life. But come on, man. When shit is,
like I'm definitely not Mr. Blackity Black either. But when shit is so apparent about stuff like that, it's like it can't be ignored. And it's not nothing that I'm gonna go around and fucking preach in my daily life. But it's just something that goes in the mental notes. It's like, it's just like you like, huh?
I should have learned from last week. God,
yeah, that was a bad idea. But yeah, it's just like the way the media portrays certain shit is always so blacks are the issue when motherfuckers overlook, because like I said, white people are so portrayed as like the middle class respect that's looking down on motherfuckers for being better than them, ignoring the fucking the good chunk of white people that are trailer trash and rednecks,
getting abortions by a fucking 60% clip.
Yeah,
By
48,000.
far. By
far. Welfare stats by race. Let's see. Whoa. Oh. See, look at the first thing you see. Poverty rates for Black and Hispanics reach historic lows. Oh, that's a good thing, I guess. The poverty rate. My bad. I didn't finish that one. See, look at me already trying to blame somebody. Inequality persists despite declining poverty for all major race and Hispanic origin groups. I don't give a fuck about poverty rates. I'm talking about welfare. Important welfare stats. Get out of here.
Redirect us.
Facts. Cost of welfare programs. I don't see nothing talking about race.
Mississippi, where they have the most abortions, by the way.
Yep. Welfare fraud statistics. Where is race? They got niggas are scared?
I need a chart. Go to images, maybe.
Welfare. How decades of welfare lifted up the white middle class and largely excluded Black Americans. I'm interested to see what this is. What is this? Oh. Every time. Pause. Let us see. President Donald Trump, the president has also said a replied. Wait. One member of the caucus told Trump that enforcing stricter rules would be detrimental to her constituents, not all of whom are Black. Trump said, really? Then what are they? Apparently assuming that a welfare recipient couldn't be white. In fact, former white people have benefited from welfare programs over the years, reflecting a greater share of the population, while Black people and other people of color have been denied them in various ways. Multiple historians, coronavirus pandemic have exposed the underbelly of American inequality in many ways, with people of color disproportionately likely to be laid off, depending on financial burden to die from the virus. That the country trying to move forward. Okay. U.S. government spent trillions of dollars trying to prop up its economy during the pandemic, but it has stopped short of a wartime economy. Let's go to images.
Yeah.
Like this is a lot to read, we don't got time to fucking just sit here in silence.
There we go.
We'll figure this shit out. Percentage of distribution of children. What is this?
Distribution.
See what this is.
What's this?
I'm afraid it is right though. 7 ethnic and racial differences in welfare receipt. God,
just need some charts, yo.
Facts, my nigga. Like, I'm just trying to prove the point. Like, I mean, I guess y'all can look this shit up on your own too. But shoot, since we got your attention, my nigga, let's keep the viewer retention up. What do you got here? Let's just wrap this shit up, man. I'm getting mad now.
Anyway, but this is a good podcast. Nice to gauge, you know. Sometimes we talk about real issues too. Now next week we're gonna be talking about people farting and shit. So that's how we do, man. It's Banter Debauchery. You know what I mean? We in a game. Show you that we care. That's just a bold face lie.
I thought we was about to say we care about something.
It's a bold face lie.
I automatically don't.
We see things, we get intrigued, and then after Wednesday is over, we don't give a fuck no more.
You don't think about this shit ever again. Remember, I feel like, but once the shit is in your head, it'll play out, or you'll always go back to that memory of the shit being there. Like, well, oh yeah, we did think about this at one point.
Well, all this shit about the stats and shit, what they show on TV. This is why I don't watch the news. Mm-hmm. News is super negative.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't watch the news, and when they be on after SmackDown, I'm getting ready for work. Oh, it's just a murderer in Atlanta. Just turn the fucking TV off.
Yeah. I guess it's just like because of where we are, and majority of niggas down here is black, so we only gonna hear about black niggas getting fucked up. And I get it, but that's all I see everywhere. That's black people gotta stop doing that shit. Like the ones that be.
That's what I wanted. I wanted to end on this. Black people, we have to, as a whole, stop fucking consoling white people when bad shit happens to them, whether what side they're on. Fuck them. I remember back in the day we did a video of the lady that pushed that black lady into the aisle, and then she took off all her shit, started beating the shit out the lady, and the black lady was consoling the lady after. No, let that bitch get her ass whooped, because all they do is fucking call us. Listen, man, don't even be consoling no bitches like that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Fuck them. Stop consoling white people. Something bad happened to them, step over them like they do to us. Step over them. Yeah. Oh, nigga, baby, we gotta be better than them. Stop chasing the fucking white person's hug, man. That's the main thing we gotta do. Stop chasing whitey hug. They don't give a fuck about us. As a collective. And as a collective, we need to stop giving a fuck about them. That may sound racist, but I'm black. I can't be racist. So get mixed. But I'm saying, stop it. Stop with the consoling. They earn that shit. Don't be mammy. Don't be mammy.
See, I think that's just a part of, I don't know, the culture.
Yeah, don't be fucking mammy.
There we go. Yeah, that's like the part of the fucking society we in now. Just motherfuckers want everybody to be happy and blah blah.
Black people have been doing that shit for years. Motherfucker, remember a white cop will get fucked up during the riots. You'll see a couple black people come and they'll grab the white cop, bleeding from his head and shit. We need help over here, man. Fuck that cop, man. Fuck that shit. Because they treat us the same way. They don't give a fuck about us, man. As a collective, they don't give a fuck about us.
No, I just feel like, as far as all this fucking bullshit goes, we got enough shit on our plate.
Exactly.
To be worried about what anybody else got going on.
Stop
chasing. And at the end of the day, it's like a part of the shit we got going on now is what motherfuckers be saying? Huh?
We'll wait for that.
I don't know, but whatever. Motherfuckers, nobody owes you any understanding or anything. So if nobody owes you understanding, you ain't got to be Captain Saver White.
Nigga, step over these niggas, man. That goes for anything. If the motherfucker get fucked up, mind your business. Because that's what I do. You know how much time, you know how many times I see shit in the city and I go, damn, I can help them. Turn my fucking back.
And that doesn't make you a bad person. And I feel like that's the one thing motherfuckers be so caught up on, like karma and they moral compass and shit like that. That shit does not motherfucking matter, fam.
No.
Like that's because who's gonna call you a bad person? Somebody that probably would have done the same thing in your shoes.
I don't give a fuck about none of that, nigga. I step over motherfuckers all the time. I'll never forget when my nigga Whitehead was down here. We came from the club. It was freezing.
Mm-hmm.
Freezing. Because, it was my birthday. Freezing outside in Atlanta. Nigga stepped over that nigga, told him, get a job. asking for. I said, "Good God, this man is a monster." But when I see shit that don't got nothing to do with me, I don't insert myself in no more. Like after that time, you know when I super stopped. That time when that fucking dude and that woman got into a fight in the lobby and I broke it up, and then I seen them fucking kissing and shit.
See that? I feel like that's a different beast. It's relationship shit.
I don't give a fuck about none of that.
You can't get involved. That's one thing. I know the motherfuckers. We just keep going on fucking tangents, but I don't give a fuck, my nigga. We here. Let's keep it for like 10 more minutes.
Like also when that white man, that nigga was beating the shit out of his fucking girlfriend, and that white man came across the street from Dunkin' Donuts to try to save her. And they jumped his ass. And I looked out the window like this. I watched that whole shit. They beat that man's ass. And that nigga was looking at her like, I was trying to help. Get stomped out. And they got in the car and they left. That's what she's going to say.
Relationship shit, motherfuckers have to stop getting invested in other people's shit. Because at the end of the day, everybody got their own fucking problems too. And you know damn well that if you going through shit with your person, everybody go through shit. And at the end of the day, whether you go through shit or not, a lot of shit ain't gonna break motherfuckers or be the stone that breaks the camel back. So whether motherfuckers act that shit out in public or behind closed doors, just because you see the shit does not mean you got to go out there and do something back. At the end of the day, there's probably just some shit that's just playing out in public, and they're gonna go home, and then they're gonna in a couple of days that shit ain't gonna matter no more, and now you just wasted your fucking time. The same way, like, I'm sure we all had friends or anybody come to you and tell you about their relationship problems. And then, like, okay, you may offer some genuine advice. You may, that just fucked up my whole train of thought. You may, we all got friends that have come to us and talk to you about relationship shit like that. Like, yeah, shit is bad and blah, blah, blah. And you may go out the way and give them like genuinely good advice. And then a couple days later, they fuck you over by doing exactly what the opposite of what you told them to do. Like, oh, didn't I say do this? Oh, yeah, but you know, we talked about blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool, whatever. Then a couple weeks later, come back to you again. Yeah, this shit is fucked up again, blah, blah, blah. It's like, fam, everybody gets one, right? That's not to say that you shouldn't pay your friends no mind, but everybody gets one. Okay, I hear you out the first time, and after that, fuck all that. What are you gonna do about it? Are you gonna leave or are you gonna stay? If you're gonna stay, then stop fucking talking to me. As rude as that may be, motherfuckers be getting invested in other people's relationship just because somebody come to talk to you about it. Like, my nigga, at the end of that, what you really tell that motherfucker don't matter. Because whatever they do in their spare time, like if let's just say somebody does the opposite of what you're saying, you get mad at them. Get out their business. Whether they put you in it or not, it's not your place to get upset at somebody because they didn't do what you said they should do. Like, nigga, whatever. Let's get the fuck out of here. We went on like 17 tangents.
Don't matter. Y'all gonna get this content. We back together now. Like,
it's just so much easier. Like when you actually are not just talking to yourself, and you have a human to bounce ideas. Like whether you respond or not, just talking to somebody in a fucking room with you. Like, yeah, I'm not in this bitch alone.
Or if you have a fucking 55-inch TV that's right in your fucking face and you're just doing everything, you're probably not to turn it on because you know the light is gonna they're gonna know. They're gonna know. Or like you're looking at your bed and like, nigga, I'm tired. This fucking podcast episode is about to be an hour. Anyway, but the boys are back.
You know?
The fucking sign. Right.
You know, golly, that shit is.
Look at the fucking sign.
I'm gonna figure out more. I might figure out more shit to personalize it a little bit more. But outside of that, the boys is back in town. I think about just a lot of shit. But Rent Computer is so fucking trash that it was like almost fucking crapping out on me just doing this. I said, golly, like, I mean, I can do videos and stuff on it, but it's just so fucking slow. Like it's not meant to handle shit like this.
If your computer is dead, what you gonna do?
Get another one. That's all I can do.
That's all you can do. And with that being said, y'all,
nigga, this computer right here, you don't even really need a good computer. It just got to be specialized to handle shit like this. This computer was $400. Fucking light work. And this shit, and you can stream and do everything else. Range got a little bullshit laptop, and I think the laptop was like $200. About the same as the other one. It can do stuff, but it can't. So,
and with that being said, y'all.